My name is Chris, aka Gunpla, and you are watching AO Mecha Live.
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year! Welcome to 2021. Welcome to AO Mecha Live feature builder episode. Did you just see Chris freaking like flippity floppity freaking twirling all over the place and everything? Oh man, that was one of the dopest compilations that I've seen in the show, so I can't wait to talk to him about his breakdance. Guys, welcome to AO Mecha Live. Let's do a quick recap. 2020. What an interesting time, what a difficult and challenging time, but also one of the most memorable time for me because I got a chance to do AO Mecha. I haven't crossed a year yet. I think it's going to be closer towards March and officially streaming on June this year, but it has been a journey. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that has supported the show, supported me and the brand, for people that helped this show made it this far, with all the amazing guests that I've had in the feature builder episodes. Every one of them, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You guys are rock stars. For everybody on the chat right now, I just want to say hi and welcome back. I miss streaming. Can you guys believe that? A week and a half, it feels like almost half a year in my end. Just because like I needed some time off, yes, but at the same time I was so itching to come back and talk with you guys, spend time with you guys, present amazing builders like tonight's guest. And we're gonna be introducing our guest momentarily, but I just want to say a quick hello to everybody on the chat. Why don't we start with Twitch here? I see Quinn, I see Delta Saber, I see Hero. What's up, buddy? Mecha B Flips, thank you for following the channel, by the way. I saw the follow earlier on today. Wild Steak, we got Gemwolf, we got Twitch user, we got Quinn here, and Wild Tigress. Here she goes. Oh, and we also got a new follow to the channel, Amish Space Pirate. Thank you and welcome to AO Mecha Live over here at YouTube. Oh my God, it is blowing. We got MTS Nicholas Tejada Sanchez. That's our first Nicholas Tejada Sanchez drop of the night. We're going to be talking with him as well eventually throughout the whole show, because if he's here, it's going to be a fun show. Who else do we got here? We got Jonathan Velasquez. We got Rozzy. Of course, he's going to be here. We need him to be here. I think we do need him to be here. I hope he's still on the backstage, because like we gotta bring him out. Let's see here. We got Jan. Hello and welcome. Welcome to 2021. Welcome, guys, to 2021. Who else do we got here? We got Irish Gunpla. Hey, how's it going, man? Isn't it a bit late? Holy cow, thank you for tuning in tonight. Taxido, Nox Flight Group, Kyle, how's it going? Howdy builders. Let's see here, and Ronaldo Brown, Choppy is here. Haven Torres, hey AO, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys as well, guys. Happy New Year 2021. We're gonna kick things off this year with a feature builder episode. Tonight we have Gunpla Rozzy. If you guys don't know him, he's his real name apparently, no, I'm just kidding. Christopher Van News, aka Gunpla Rozzy, will be joining us tonight. First time I saw Chris was in episodes of GTS. Shout out to those guys, and hopefully they have a good year as well. I think they're coming back this February from their season break, so I wish them best of luck in their shows. But Chris has since then continued on doing his new stuff. He's been more active in the social media, especially on Instagram. I've been following his work. Lots of good stuff coming out from this guy, and I definitely want to talk to him about all his current builds, future builds, and that kind of stuff. So what else can I talk about this guy? Yeah, why don't we bring Rozzy out? Gunpla Rozzy. Hey, should we bring him out, guys? I think we should bring him out. Let's bring Rozzy out. Woo! Hey, Chris.
Do I start breakdancing now?
Yeah, can you give me some backflips? Can you give me some of that freeze? Can you just just freeze for me, man.
I'm gonna break my my Gundam case if I do that right now. Probably.
Oh my god. First of all, thank you for a lot of things. One, coming to the show, and number two, that compilation was dope. I know you did some b-boys back. It's like we were talking about that a while ago, and that was obviously one of your passions, one of your earlier hobbies as well. And all that. I'm gonna ask you about that. But first of all, how are you? Thank you for coming to the show, man.
Oh man, I'm great, man. Dude, thank you for inviting me to the show, man. I really appreciate it. Like, I really respect what you're doing, man. Like, I see you painting, I see you drawing, I see you making music, over here streaming every other day. Like, man, big ups, bro.
Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Just working, and more work.
And gunpla at some point, right?
Oh, that's work.
That is work.
That is the work.
Oh my god. So again, welcome. For those who don't know you as well, do you mind, doing a little bit of an intro, a little bit of background, what you do for a living, what some of your hobbies include, just to give some context and get people to know you? I think that would be cool. What do you think?
So basically, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been living here since 5th grade. I'm a military brat. Like, my dad was in the Army for 20 years. Then we moved to Atlanta. Atlanta has a very big hip hop scene. So I got into hip hop really early.
Right.
And I started dancing probably about 8th grade, 9th grade. I started dancing. Then about 9th grade, I met like a lot of at my high school, we had about 12 different dance crews. So each crew had about 10 to 15 members in their crews. We had about 10 different crews at the time. And we would all just like battle each other in the hallways, battle each other before school, after school.
Sounds like Step Up. That's my only point of reference. Either Step Up or what's that dance movie in the UK?
You Got Served.
Yeah, that one too. You Got Served. Oh my god! Like, I remember that big surge of like dance movie from like not just Step Up. What's the other one with Julia Stiles? You know what I'm talking about? Save the Last Dance.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But the thing is, like, you've done it for quite some time. So you said you started with like 8 years old, and now
1997 I started.
Holy cow! Do you still b-boy?
Yes, I still do. This year I've really stopped training because this year was just like I couldn't go, see my crew. I couldn't go to practices, couldn't go to competitions. Mm-hmm. I used to travel a lot, so every weekend I would like travel, go somewhere, and do competitions.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, this year that didn't happen.
No, this year has been a very, very challenging year for a lot of folks. But despite all of that, this year is actually one of like your most active years in Gunpla, right? So
this is my first year, basically.
So this is your first year in Gun. Fuck off, man! Oh my god! Off. There we go.
Hey, like I said, work, man. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work.
Right on, right on. So what got you into Gunpla? Or Gundam in general?
Basically, the same story as everybody. Fucking Toonami. Like the same story. Then I'm from Atlanta, so I'm like literally 3 miles from Adult Swim Studios. So in Atlanta, they would always promote it. I would see it on, it would be on every commercial. Like, just living in Atlanta, you always saw Adult Swim. Then I would always practice at Georgia Tech, the college, at 9 o'clock at night. Then I would get off. I would probably get home about like midnight, 12:30. Get home, turn on Toonami, bam, Gundam Wing.
Nice. So is Gundam Wing your first anime or like your first dip into the Gundam like genre?
The mecha genre, I've always loved the mecha genre because my first was Voltron. When I was I think like 6 years old, I had the sweater with Voltron. And I would wear it every single day, like piss my mom off. But that's where it started for me, was Voltron.
Right on. And you've obviously continued your passion for that. You're doing a lot more projects, and we're gonna get to your projects. What's it called? Did you mention already where you're working or like what you do for a living?
Oh, I work for a company called Car Data. We're basically like a merchandising, advertising company. So basically, I just take photos of vehicles for dealerships, and I put them online. Yeah, I put them on their website, and the website will sit there and filter them out through different like commercials and stuff, and whatever the job needs me to do, basically, with anything with photography.
Ah, nice. So there is some transferable skills between what you do for a hobby and what you do for work there then. when you're taking
kind
photos
of.
of your...
It just, I'm gonna be real at my job. I take the same 30, 40 pictures because it's a car, like, and they want all the pictures to be exactly the same. So I take the same 30, 40 pictures over and over and over and over and over again.
But don't we do that anyways in our kits? Like, I don't know about you, but have you ever seen Nico's phone? Seriously, so sometimes when he goes to me, Ariel, like, don't you remember I did the RX-78 back in the day? And I'm like, which one? Let me show you. Freaking on his phone. It's just, there's no other photos in there. It's just him taking photos and photos. Is that something you do too with your phone and your camera? Like, what is your style like, man?
Let me say what's up to Nico. That's like my boy. You know, what's up, Nico? Dude, I can't imagine. I know Nico probably I know his phone's full. He probably has like the 500 gig phone. It's probably all full of them.
Nice.
Actually, I don't have that many photos. Once I posted Instagram, I delete them because, like, basically, I started my Instagram just to for a documentation period. I just wanted to document on my builds.
Right.
And next thing I know, it took off. So
yeah, man, and lots of stuff coming out from your Instagram. Been following it, like all your new work. We're gonna get to that, but why don't we go? We're gonna go check out some photos. So look at this sexy devil over here with like the A cap, the A's. Look at this guy here. Atlanta represent right here, man. And we got the 00 NX riser. That's the Master Grade version one, right?
Yes,
sir. Right on.
So that's actually the second kit I've ever purchased.
Second kit. Holy, how many kits have you built, do you think, to date since you started?
Probably 20, 25 I've built.
Nice. That's like 2 episodes of Backlog Builder, man. Gotta catch up, son.
Pretty much. I only have like I have an MG Barber Toast, a Jesta, and a Sniper, and a Cassatra, and that's it. That's my backlog.
There's already a question here on Twitch, and let's see if we can answer your question. Would Power Rangers kind of be considered a mecha series?
Yes.
What do you think?
I love Power
It
Rangers.
is, right? Because I think they're piloting...
Green Ranger is my...
Yo, I met Tommy in person, man. That guy that guy's dope. Yeah.
He's Canadian, right?
No, he's American.
I remember one of the Power Rangers was Canadian.
The Pink Ranger. She became Canadian. Amy Jo Johnson became a citizen here, and she was in a few shows, in Canadian shows. The earliest I remember her outside of Power Rangers would be Felicity, I think.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Was it Felicity or was it Ally McBeal? It's one of those. No, it's Felicity because it's one of those girl shows. And then later on, there's a cop show here, like a special something unit. I didn't follow it, but sometimes on CBC or like some of the Canadian channels, and she would be on. And she's like almost like a SWAT team for Canada, so like emergency task force kind of thing. So again, I didn't follow the series, but I know she was there. And then I was following her Instagram, and she's like, I'm finally Canadian, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you were in Canada. That's cool, you know. So
welcome. Hey, that's the Pink Ranger. Yeah, she's classic. She's a classic.
First crush right there.
yes, sir. I think I was like 5th grade when Power Rangers 1 came out.
Oh my God, yeah, nostalgia. Let me tell you about that, man.
Yeah, I'm old.
Let's see here. Let's do a quick thing. Let's do a round on Twitch. Owen and Tigress is here. Wicked Tiger and Owen down from Texas saying what's up. I think I would consider Gridman my mecha series. Okay, that's cool. Over at YouTube Live, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. Yo, Irish Gunpla is staying up for you, Chris. You gotta big him up tomorrow. Put him up in your
love that
story.
Dude. That's my boy. Yeah,
right
I love
there,
Irish
man.
He's very
Choco
talented
Falcon.
builder.
You mean 2020? Oh, did I say 2021? I meant 2020. 2020 was a difficult year. Let me backtrack and clear that up real quick. Let's see here. Nicholas Teada Sanchez. I have to use the cloud. I have my own. Oh, it's cut off here. My own. I have way too many. Oh, okay. Don't go take pictures at that Avery salvage yard. Okay, I don't know what that means, but what's an Avery salvage yard? Is that near you?
I think it's like in Atlanta. It's like a big graffiti, it's all graffiti and everything in the background.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, Ariel watched Felicity, cute. Well, yeah, Felicity's cute, man. Let's see here. I used to watch Power Rangers in the early 80s on the late night called Night Flight. Oh, I didn't know that. Awesome. So we're gonna continue on with some of the show and tells. We have a lot of photos here tonight from Chris, and we're gonna go through some of his work. Epion is our first on deck. Why? Let's go through your photos. Why do we have the Epion here? What did you do to this, man? What kind of crazy ROTC thing did you do to this?
So this is my first painted kit. Period. This is my first build. Everything. So I fell in love with Gunpla because of my cousin Jason. He downloaded all 50 episodes of Seed.
Oh yeah.
But that's basically how it got me into. But so he told me, he's like, man, you should start building some Gunpla. And I was like, oh, I do need to try to build some. It's been years, and I got some money now. Let me try to build some. Then my other good friend, that's a breakdancer, he builds. His name is Coffee in Gundam, but he had an Instagram, so I started following him on Instagram, and I would see all him posting all his builds. I'm like, man, I gotta try this.
Look at all them stickers, guys.
Woo! Look at that.
Look at this. It's popping, man.
So
definitely a first build. So go on with your story, man. Go on with your story.
So, I hop on Amazon because I had Prime. I'm like, Epion popped up. I was like, it's a dragon. I told him, it's a dragon Gundam that transforms. I want it.
Nice.
And I bought it. Then I built it with no tools.
Was this the master grade? It looks like the master grade, right? Because
That's the master grade.
Okay. So you built it without tools. What did you use?
I just twisted it off.
Oh my god, that is so taboo.
So I remember I built half of it twisting it off, and I was like, man, what am I doing? So I went to YouTube, started looking at videos, and guess who popped up first?
I don't know.
Zach.
Oh.
Zach.
Zach Aurelius. There we go.
So Zach pops up, and I start watching all the Zach videos, of course. And I start watching everybody else. There's 500 YouTubers, so I started watching every single body. I subscribed to everybody. I started watching, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get serious. Then I got hooked. I just got hooked. And this one I used Rust-Oleum spray paint, metallic.
I was gonna ask, what kind of paints were you using on this, man? It looks rough.
I used the gunmetal for the frame. I used it's like cherry red or whatever for the Then the metallic blue. Yeah, it was bad.
So lots of lessons learned from this, I'm assuming. Because after looking at some of your current builds, I'm like, all right, well, everybody starts somewhere. I'm not making fun of you. I think it's just
that's why I put it up there. I love it. Everyone starts somewhere, so you gotta. I love it. But so I put 6 coats of spray paint on this thing. So when I was putting it together, I had to bite it to make the part snap. Then
I've done that too, yeah.
Then I was like, I got teeth marks in my, what the fuck am I doing? And if you look at the top of the wings, it's missing a little part in the very top of the wings.
Hang on, we got too far. Top of the wing, which part?
See the little, it's supposed to be a vent right there, but it's see-through.
Oh yeah.
I totally I fucked it up. I tried to bite it and scrape the whole paint out. I didn't even put nothing there. I just leave it.
Oh man, that is an awesome story. The thing is everybody has a start. Everybody needs to go somewhere. Obviously, biting, chewing, ripping them off. It's not uncommon for people who are just starting out because you don't know, right? So what did you do after this? Did you look at videos? Did you look at tutorials? What got you to where elevating from this, I guess?
Well, my friend Coffee and Gunpla, he probably has 300 models built. So I just started spamming his ass on Instagram. Hey, what's this? When I do this? When I do this? When I do this? So after probably the first month of spamming him, I was like, all right, I got the idea of it. Then anytime I had any other questions, I would just go to YouTube and just watch a video.
It's a good resource. Same here too. I actually was watching a couple of miniature painters when I was getting back into it because number one, if I don't have an airbrush, what do people do? And I found some miniature guys doing hand brush, but turns out it's not for me. I tried it. I'm no Simon Lamb or Andrew Hilton Wig. Shout out to those guys. Amazing hand
It's a skill you have to practice every day.
Absolutely. We do have a redeemed hydrate from Twitch. This is from Call Me Animal Owen. So I'm just gonna take a quick hydrate break here.
I ran out of coffee, but yeah.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. That's it.
And I also remember too when I was watching Zach's video, he had the 2019 GBC tour. So I ended up seeing Nico for the first time on there, and I saw Child of Mecca, and I was like, he won America. He has a website. He's teaching me stuff. It's over. Then then boom.
Now Tim Harkins is very, very knowledgeable. We've had him on the show. If you haven't watched him, check out the feature builder episodes from episode 6, I believe, 6 or 7.
And go to his website too. It's very
and check out his website, Child of Mecha. But yeah, like lots of stuff, and it's popping also with last year. If last year was your first year, you know, there's a lot of people like popping up, a lot of streams, a lot of YouTube tutorials, and all that stuff. But like a very solid foundation to have is definitely looking at YouTube and stuff, right?
Yeah, I feel very blessed, man. I cheat. Like I remember I told you I had all the cheat codes, bro. When I started, people were like, "How'd you get good so fast?" I was like, honestly, I had all the cheat codes. You just gotta absorb the knowledge and just do it.
We had a photo here of the RX-78, one of Nico's favorites. Shout out to NTS. What are we looking at here, man?
So with this, you know, I work at the dealership. They always have a blacked out car, right? So I was like, oh, I gotta have a blacked out Gundam.
Nice.
And I did it with the spray paint again.
Is it still with the Rust-Oleum or?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same blue from the previous build, and yeah. So after this build, I was like, man, fuck spray paint. Like I hate this spray cans. Like it's so like I just didn't like it. So then I bought the airbrush.
This is now airbrush. So this is now your journey towards the airbrush then.
And this was my first like RG 00X build, but I only painted the body. Like I didn't even paint like the shoulders. Oops, my bad. I'm sorry, I'm a breakdancer. I move a lot when I
all good, man.
But yeah, I just painted just the frame, so I didn't really take too many pictures of this one, but I thought it was funny. I just only painted the armor on the body.
Right.
And I bought some cheap paints. It was horrible.
So at this point now, like again, you're building more stuff. Like, how are you finding building the Gundam? Is it like challenging the plastic? Like, have you picked up tools at this point?
At this point, I bought everything I could possibly find. At this point, that I knew of, that I knew about, I was just buying it. Like I didn't care. I just bought it. Right.
Now we have the Barbie here. Are you a big IBO fan? Do you like the IBO, or like you just like this kid?
Yeah,
what's going on, man?
I love Lupus Rex, so when I saw this, I bought it. And when I bought this, I didn't even know there was a difference between Master Grade and Full Mechanic and RG. I just bought it. I'm like, ooh, Lupus Rex, I bought it. And yeah. So this is my first attempt at weathering.
Fantastic. Let's take a quick look here, guys.
This is the worst.
Wow, look at that. I'm just kidding, man.
I don't know. Go for it. That's what I don't mind. I bought the little Tamiya, like, you know, the little dust
the weathering kit. Yeah.
And I used all 6 of them. I just put all of it on there because I just wanted to you gotta experiment. You gotta fuck
Absolutely.
up.
No, the thing is, this is all learning experience, right? Like, if you don't do this, you're not gonna get through that hurdle of experiencing what works for you and what doesn't work for you, right?
Yeah. You have to try.
Awesome. So what are your first feels like when you were working with the pastels or like the dusty kits?
Nico can have it. I'm done. I don't weather. That's not my thing.
It can be very challenging.
Yeah, coming from like the dealership, I'm just used to like clean builds. That's just what I see all day long, and it's just what I like.
Nice.
But I have the most respect for weather, like people who weather. I can't do it.
And there's many different styles. There's many different approaches. Weathering is one of them. Clean builds is another one. It all comes down to your preference and styles, right?
But I do love Star Wars, so I'm planning to buy some Star Wars kits, and I'm gonna learn how to weather those Star Wars kits. And I'm about to be Nico. Get ready. I'm gonna be in your DM, baby, all night long. Like,
right on. For those of you guys who don't know who.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who don't know, Nico is the 2019 GBWC champion here at Canada. He's also in the chat. Feel free to bug him. We call him the post whore because he posts every hour on the hour.
8 pictures in a row.
8 pictures in a row, something like that. We have a couple of comments here on Twitch. I'm just gonna read some of them out. We gotta water the builders. Oh yeah, that was for the hydrate. Thank you so much, Owen, for that one. Tigress is saying need some beer. Oh, I should have grabbed some beer, man. I think that would have been a thing. Maybe next time. Let's hear.
Beer if you want me to.
Hey, have you all tried the black paint on a build before? That's like the blackest black. I've seen that before. I think somebody posted where not even like flashlight could penetrate through the build, right?
I wanted to buy it. It was too expensive. And I was like, I'm not spending $30 on that.
Abandoned in the desert, level weathering, and happy with the little rust here and there. Yeah, I mean, like everybody has their own, take on weathering, so that's cool. Here, have another one. I'm having another water. Oh my god, I'm gonna be full tonight. Also, shout out, Papa No Gunpla is on Twitch. Erwin, former feature builder episode guest as well, all the way out in Hong Kong, I believe, right now. Guy. He is awesome. Like PG Hour.
He's literally like one of the most positive people I've seen on
super,
Instagram. I love him.
Super humble and chill. I try to get into his show, when I can as well. It's like hours and differences. Like it's my lunchtime.
I check in at least 5 minutes every day. I try to make sure I check in to say hi, then bounce out.
And over here on YouTube, Irish Gunpla is saying, Gunpla Razi means so much to the community, especially new builders, always helping with tips and tricks. So talented. Look at that. You have an idol here, man. Right there.
Nah, that's my homie, man.
Right on.
He's just as talented as I am.
And let's see here. Anytime, bro. That's from MTS. Happy New Year. That's from A Gunpla and Texi Doe. Dude, my first build was with a razor blade. Oh my god! Like I think my first builds were like just X-Acto knives, but like I put them on the table and I chop it like as if it's flat. And then
you stabbed yourself?
Stab yourself, nick yourself. We have now Zazabi, speaking of black. Really awesome color here, by the way, on the Zazabi.
Thank you. You know what color that black is, right? That's just a surfacer. That's just Gaia Notes black surfacer.
Nice.
Because I bought that kit because I remember I watched Zach's review on it, and he's like, the Sazabi's amazing. I was like, I got to buy it.
Yeah.
Then I saw Frosted Snow's black Sazabi, and I was like, oh, I got to have my own. Like, I just have to have my own.
And it's pretty cool. Is this an MG now, or is it still an RG?
That's the RG. Yeah, that's the RG.
That's the RG, right? Okay.
And that one, I didn't even paint the frame. Like, I didn't even paint under the armor. I didn't know. Like, that's like, this is my second airbrush kit. So and this is my first time having Guide Notes paints or using lacquer paints too. And I just fell in love. And I was like, I'm leaving it. It looks good.
I mean, it can work if it's on digital, because like if you're not there to see the actual pigments and all that stuff, it looks fine. Like I think there's a lot of people like sometimes get too hung over of like, or too hung up on like, I gotta finish every part. But like if you're just starting, obviously you gotta start somewhere first, and you gotta just take it easy. But like obviously lots of lessons learned. What did you learn from this airbrush experience here? What would you say is your takeaway from it?
What did I learn from this kit? I basically just learned how to airbrush from this kit, where I made every mistake where basically I had the paint fly up through the airbrush. I had the paint go backwards through the needle. I had where I didn't screw on the very tip on tight and they like blasted. I just made every mistake on this build. But that's why it's so special to me, because it's like, it still turned out okay. Like, I'm actually gonna go back and finish it in next couple weeks or two. I'm gonna go back and do the frame, and because the yellow, I didn't even paint the yellow. That's actually the stock color.
I was gonna say that feels like plastic right here, man. Look at that! Look at that shine! Look at that mold line right here, man. I love this new feature in the show that we could actually zoom in and like look at your work. Yeah, we have this one's kind of a kit bash, I think. This is the Moon Gundam with like a different head.
Nope.
Is it the Moon Gundam?
The Moon Gundam. Yeah, it's just the Moon Gundam.
Okay. You know what? I couldn't see the other part here. That's why. Oh, okay. So Moon Gundam, what do we got, man?
This one, I was just like, I wanted to try something different. And I was planning to do this one, the candy color blue. So I just painted it all blue just to get practice on it. I didn't even paint the fin in the back. Because for some reason, I was just worried about painting the Gundam only. I didn't really care about the weapons.
So I noticed here, you're trying to get some highlights. So we got some like highlights here, and there, and got a darker portion here. Is that your experimentation with your airbrush now?
So this is basically where I found my style, is here. Is where I found out how to highlight parts. Because a lot of people say, oh man, your pre-shading is so good. I don't pre-shade this much. This much. I never pre-shade at all. So what I do highlighting. So what I'll do is I'll paint the part all black with the Gaia Note Surfacer primer.
Yep.
Then with the base color, I just highlight it on just in the middle of the piece. And you just have to like angle the airbrush certain ways to where you can still get, well, it'll change colors from, you know, the gradient color of it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. No, it's looking really good too. Cause like I noticed that so those are some of the stuff that popped up. Especially
like you can see the blue,
like
how it goes from darker to light. That's because of the black.
Nice.
And the black base, yeah.
You're using only Gaia paints at this point, like for this one?
Actually, this one is all Tamiya. This is all Tamiya acrylics, yeah.
Nice.
Because because this is about a year ago. So this is right when Corona hit overseas.
Right.
So this is when all the shipping just started So I ordered a bunch of stuff from Japan, yeah, and it took like almost 4 months to come. So I was like, I had to go to my local hobby shop, and all they had was acrylic. So I was like, yep, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next here we got the Barbie again, Barbados. Yeah. Is this the MG version or is this the full mechanics?
Yes. No, this is the MG. This is during the hype when it first came out. Like as soon as it came out, I had it ordered, like 4 of them.
We got a message here from Irish Gunpla. Good night, guys. Enjoyed. Wife wants the Christmas tree down tomorrow, so I'm up early. Oh, thanks for joining us today, Irish. And
thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
Happy New Year as well. We'll catch you in the next time. So the Barbie here, is this you're continuing on with like your airbrush, or like you're doing something different now with this?
This one, I was like, I had no idea what to do. Oh yeah, this one I was like, I want to try to do a clean build where I wasn't doing any of the shading. So I just went for like a clean build. And like everybody I pretty much know, I hate painting yellow. So instead of painting the yellow, I made it gold.
Nice. And we got some reds here. Are you masking these out?
So yeah, with this one, I don't know if you remember, but Studio G did that. He did like this, the tiger striped unicorn or something.
Right.
Like yeah. So I was like, ooh, I want to do that. I want to do camouflage, and then so I just made up my own. Like I freestyled all the camo.
What did you use to block them out? Is it just tape, or did you get like prints for it?
I used that blue painter's tape. Don't use that stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say. How was your experience with that?
It leaves residues everywhere. It'll rip the paint up. It's too strong. Don't use it. Don't use it. Or if you do use it, make sure you like make the stickiness go away by like rubbing it on your pants or your shirt or putting it on the board a couple times.
From this experience, what would you say is like your next step? Like now that you know that it doesn't work, like what were you thinking would you be your next step if you're gonna do this again?
It's just like anything in life. If you're gonna do something right, you need to get the correct tools. You need to get the correct products. You know, you gotta follow procedure basically. So this is when I like, man, all right, I know the procedure now. Like this when everything just clicked when I made this build.
Nice. What click? What do you mean by click, Chris?
Like how can you say? Like everything just made sense. Like I knew like when a mistake happened, I knew how to fix it, or like, you know, like when you're airbrushing and like it starts splattering, I knew to turn down the air pressure. Like everything just started clicking.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. It's like anything in life, you have to do repetitions. Repetitions is do it over and over and over. And that's another reason why I don't take too much time on a kit, because I feel like I'm still learning. So I want to build as many kits as I can, because I want to make more mistakes.
That's right. And I think mistakes are like the best lessons learned too, because like, you know, you're for sure going to remember it, number one. Number two, you're going to try your best to avoid them. And actually talking about your mistakes to others also helps others get like, you know, like an early warning or like a heads up, because like, you know, again, with lots of people coming in as a newbie, for example, they're looking at people that are, you know, obviously have done the mistakes to learn from. And I mean, that's what you did too. Like you're probably looking up on all these guys, looking at the reviews and tutorials before you make your own mistakes and then learn from that.
And like right here too, this is right when I just started GTS 2. So I was kind of spoiled. So I was meeting all these guests and they were like just telling me all the little secrets too on the side. So
oh, nice. Yeah. Speaking of questions here, here's a question from Wicked Tiger, the Tigress. So do you like painting more?
Like, what do I like painting?
No. So, do you like painting more? I don't know.
I'm the paint guru. That's my thing.
Yeah, of course you're gonna like painting. Yeah.
I love dude. I love painting.
Also, Adrian Actionman 32 is joining us on Twitch. Adrian, good morning to you. How is it in the Philippines, man? Welcome to the show.
Sorry.
But I think there's a conversation happening. I just want to like go quickly back. They're talking about your Moon Gundam. but there are times that you need to make mistakes to make it right. That's what Adrian is saying. Absolutely correct.
Yes, sir.
Over here at YouTube, Neon Wave just got here. What did I miss aside from nicknaming Barbados Barbie? Not much. We're actually, you're just in the perfect time. We're picking up. We were just talking about some of his like sticker decals on his Epion because it looks like childish. Nothing too
on that one too. Like I remember, I remember looking at the directions and I got so overwhelmed. I was like, I got to put 100 stickers on this thing. I got so overwhelmed, and I was like, I'm just gonna put them where I want. So I just started putting them just like randomly.
I don't think I ever put stickers on mine because I tried it once and it just didn't look well. And then when you peel it off, it has that sticky residue to it, at least from the ones I worked on. And then Ronaldo Brown, developing your own individual style. That's absolutely correct. And I think it's like every build. I don't know about you, Chris, but like every build to me is an experience of growth. Everything that I do right and do wrong, I never forget that, because like you never know if someone down the road will be asking you about it, or if you're gonna face with the same project and you got to do the exact same thing again, right? So
yeah, big up to my boy Ronaldo. I've known him since 8th grade.
Oh, old school OG friend.
That's my boy. Yeah, that's my boy.
Welcome to the show, man. Thank you for joining us today, Ronaldo. From Taxido, which kit you haven't built yet do you want to work on the near future? That's a good question. That's a good question. I like that.
I want a 160 scale Cassatra resin kit. That's what I really want.
Oh,
I want
that's
the big
a challenge.
Boy. Yeah, I want the big old like
arms out, flails out, tubes out.
I'm gonna have it and I'm gonna do an open hatch style too. So yeah, that's what I want.
And quick question here from Owen on Twitch: Core Gundam, love it or hate it?
I'm in the middle. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. But I do like. I have built it. I do like. Yeah, it's all right. I like it. It's perfect for kids, I believe. Like to help them get into Gundam. Like it's perfect for them. It's just that I like master grades, so it's like.
So the next up here again, are we continuing with the master grade series? We have the Dynamis, looking really well. I love the shield in green on this one. So what now? Where are we now? Where are we in your story now, man?
So I did the Moon Gundam blue, and I was like, I got to do it red. I mean, I got to do it green. So I went. I was like, yep, Dynamis is it's perfect for the green. So yeah.
Right on.
And then when I was painting him, and I forgot what his V color fin was, and I was like, nope, I'm making it red because I love red. So if you know, in my builds, all my V fins are either going to be red or black, like in all my builds. Or gold. I
think everybody has their style and take on their own build, their special signature, right? So if we look at Nico, for example, like it's all just like 50 Shades of Gray, and then
a little bit
I don't
red.
think maybe. I mean, that's if he's feeling generous or something, but. I have some orange going on, and I didn't think like I've always loved orange, so that's always been my thing. But like I've been trying
to be honest, I never did orange because Studio G and EA do orange all the time.
EA uses orange all the time. I've seen Studio G do some orange as well.
And my boy Squirtle from Cali, he does it too. So I was like, I stay away from the orange.
Orange can be very difficult to do because like anything with the colored paints, especially everything from yellow to red. Those ones, sometimes the pigments are hard to hit on your.
You just got to get the primer base right. As long as you get the primer base right, you're fine. Like if you need to make it pink or the darker orange or the maroon red.
Exactly. You can't hit it directly with a white. You have to hit it with like something else first, and then you put the yellow orange to the full orange. So there's layer buildup. So for you guys who are wondering how I do some of the oranges, with lots of other colors underneath it before I even get to that nice sweet spot of like orange.
I'll even do where I'll make it all orange. I'll add a little bit of white to the remaining paint in my airbrush to light it up a little bit and just highlight it just to make it the center of the piece pop a little bit.
Right.
So again, different,
Many different approaches, but like again, for those people that are learning, experiment as much as you can, because then you will understand as well for yourself like how color paints get applied to the primer or the plastic or the additional colors on it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I actually want people to make more mistakes because then they could learn from it. But like
I did breakdancing for 20 years, like that was my life. And what I learned from breakdancing is we have a saying, it's called crash to create.
Okay.
Gunpla's the same thing. You got to crash, you got to fuck up, and it'll help you create something. Like I remember when I was painting, I would like, just mess up. I was like, oh, I kind of like the way that color looks. Let me just fix it a little bit, and you just got to crash to create. It really, it'll take you to the next level.
Just a couple of comments here on Twitch, Chris, before we continue on with this. From Owen, I run a Facebook group that is CG specific because, Core Gundam specific because the system has so much potential. Also have a crush of the age system. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, like, for me, Core Gundams are really cool. I think it's a nice gimmick. If they would have brought the Core Gundam into Master Grade, that would be interesting.
They're gonna make it a Master Grade, and I will buy it. Yeah. They actually, I love the way they look. Yeah. I actually gave one away to Iowa new type. So he should be getting it soon. I sent it out, so hopefully he'll get it soon. But I paid up a good old Core Gundam from him for my giveaway.
Nice. There's a question here for you from Adrian. If Bandai would announce a brand new Gundam series this year, would you want the story focused on Universal Century or more into alternative universe?
I like Gundam, period. So I like the UC. I love the Cosmic Era. I love the I like it all. So it doesn't. Nice. I like story, so I just look at it's just a story to me. So
nice. Have you come across a series that you don't like yet from the Gundam series, or like not the big crush on?
No, I like them. They're all watchable to me.
Nice.
No issues at all, to be honest. C's my favorite though. So a lot of people get like what, but
I like
C's my favorite.
So a little backstory in that Seed was my reintroduction to Gundams. So I caught it when Seed started airing again in North America. It's dubbed obviously with the English voice actors, but I fell in love again with it because like when I saw the strike and the story behind it and all the cool CG incorporated animations, I was like, okay, this is different. Because the last Gundams I saw before Seed were the cartoon ones, like Zeta Gundam, 08MS Team, 0083, 0080, etc., which is all traditional animation. And then when you introduce Seed with the CG effects, I was like, cool. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, right? Like I like that they modernized it, and I could relate more with the RX-78 after I saw that, because then I rewatched Gundam again, just to like rehash, like what is Gundam, right? Like what is Gundam, right?
It's like with my dancing life, you have to appreciate all the different styles. I just see all the different Gundams. I just see it as a different style, so I appreciate it for for that
Absolutely.
universe. Like, yeah, it's. I don't know, man. Seed, I don't know. I love Seed, man. I don't know why people hate on it so much.
I don't think it's. I think a lot of people just has different opinions and preferences when it comes to that. I think they're all.
And the Seed kits are amazing. I recommend every Seed kit I've built has been top notch. Like no complaints.
Nice.
Except for the hips, but they make replacement parts. As long as you buy the die-cast hip parts, no issues whatsoever.
All right, let's continue on a little bit here. I'm gonna get to the comments again in a bit, guys, just to keep this moving. We're still working the dynamics. So you've obviously continued with your highlights and paint. So what are you still using your same airbrush? Are you working on something different for this kit? Like what do we got in the dynamics here, man?
I remember this is the first time I tried the burnt iron effect. If you see on the sniper rifle.
Yep, the rifle right here.
Yeah. Went on YouTube, watched like 500 different videos, and every time I would try to copy somebody, it would just be the way I did it. So I was just like, I'm just gonna go with the way I did it, because I've never been able to copy things when I see them. I try, but it just doesn't work out. That's why I just end up freestyling it and just make it my own.
But it turned out cool. I really like the highlights as well. Actually, just zooming into this one, like it really popped. I'm looking at this right here. The green has a nice shade of that. Did you put just darker green, or did you go with like a black towards the end?
This one is just. It's all black base. Then I highlighted it was metallic silver. Just like in the middle. Then I went over it with the clear green.
Oh, so you went clear green on this. So it has that metallic feel when it comes to the finish it after then.
Yeah, that's from the metallic silver. Yeah, so you go over the metallic silver with the clear green. Then the more coats you do of the clear green, it'll get darker. So I just did one coat in the middle. So that's why you see it kind of silverish. But then towards the edge, around it, I would do like a little bit like a darker coat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so like the more coats, so the more coats of green you put, the darker it gets.
Did you do any hand painting on this one too?
0.
What?
Yeah.
Good shading, man. I really dig it.
Thanks, man. It's just the highlighting, man. That's all it is. It's just just gotta highlight it.
How many passes did you do for the highlights when you're doing it?
I only do 2.
Okay.
But yeah,
Nice.
usually I do like a thin coat. Then I have this little space heater I use. So like I'll do the 1 coat of paint. I put it in front of the space heater for like 15, 30 minutes.
Right.
I go to the second coat.
Wow. No, looking great. The dynamics definitely. How many months would you say has passed between the Epion and the Dynamis?
This is like 2 months.
Serious.
Maybe 3 months.
Wow, your level like ramped up. Like it's like a steady incline, man.
I got spoiled, man, because I was doing the GTS thing. So I was meeting Mecha, I was meeting Frosted Snow, I was meeting Instant Gunpla. Like I met all those guys, and I would just destroy their DMs, and they would answer all my questions. Which, thank you guys. I hope I made y'all proud.
Or they fucking blocked you, and it's like, who the hell is this guy?
Fucking Rotsy.
Oh my god. Oh, I shouldn't be swearing. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's one of those nights. I love this thing. So, new to AO Mecha, I guess quick side story. I have a stream deck now that I've been kind of messing around with. So hopefully in the next shows, feature builder episodes and backlog builder episodes, we're gonna have a lot of these like nice little gimmicks that I want to start introducing just to give the show a little bit of fun. I put the FU in fun, Chris.
Yes.
You hear me?
Fabulous.
That's exactly. Fabulous you. That's it.
Girl, stop.
Oh my god. You. Oh my god. We're gonna be like that all night. Here's one of the first things I saw on your Instagram when I started, starting to follow you and started. So this one popped up, the Freedom. I really love the colors on this one, by the way, because like Freedom is one of my favorite seed kits as well. And you did it some justice. Let's talk about your Freedom here. What do we got?
This one I was like, I just did the diving, so I was like, all right, the Freedom, Jesus, let's go. Like I gotta step it up. So I was like, all right, I'm doing 5 different blues.
Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff happening here. We have different colors all over there. We got some golds, we got some like blues, whites, grays.
I was like, but I'm still doing stickers still. I was doing the cheap decals. I was buying like the really cheap aftermarket decals. Yeah. And I wasn't using setter or the softer yet either on this one.
Yeah, and then you got to gloss coat all that stuff, hide all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, we will get that. We'll catch up to that. I think you're doing that now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Funny story about this one is.
Yeah. What do we got?
So I cut up all the nubs, everything sanded. I'm washing all. Basically, this one I didn't pre-snap this one. I just cut the pieces from the runner, and I started washing them all. And I was gonna just start painting it. I don't care about snap building it. It's a waste of time. I'm just gonna go straight and build it. I freaking lose the face mask in the sink. There's no face mask.
There's no face mask.
No, I put the gun trying to like.
What's that? What's this? What's this thing happening here? What is this?
So this is right when I met Child of Mecha. So I was like, he was talking about pie plates, and I was like, I gotta make the face mask.
Did you scratch build it? Is that your first like attempt at like making
so
plate?
So I painted it black so you can't see it.
Wow, just hide it like they're just dusting everything under the carpet kind of deal, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Like. Hey, that's how it goes. So now I don't wash the face plates anymore. I put it to the side. Like,
right on. Just a couple of quick comments here. Let's take a look at Twitch. Seth is here. Seth Builds, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Action Man, we got another Seed Boy here. Nice Seed Boy for life. Amish Space Pirate. I love Seed's Gundam designs. Me too. I think Rozzy, you and we were talking about Seed design earlier on before the show, and I personally love like the Zaku's are really good. I think the design is really well done. The one rare ones that I wanted to get, I don't know if you've come across this, but there was a high grade Dom version from
it's
Seed.
sold out when I tried to.
It is so hard to find. So I'm just doing a quick like word out there. If you guys find one or have one, DM me because I would love to work on that kit when you get a chance.
I want a Dom so bad too. That's the second one.
Yeah.
If I can't get a Cassandra, I want a Dom.
And Adrian here is like, wow, Gunpla is a b-boy. Nice. Yeah, he is. Oh, if you're just joining us, Adrian, you got to check out the intro because we have a whole compilation of Chris doing his thing.
You can watch
b-boy
me dance. watch me dance.
Gold details on the rifle are amazing. This is from Adrian. Very nice, bro. Very nice from Owen
Very
in a Borat voice. Papa no Gunpla. Love this man. Hobbyworks Randy. Nice quick fix. Yeah, I mean, whatever you got to do, right?
Funny story to finish that story is when I bought my Faz that I got for Christmas, or I got the Faz for my birthday. I'm sorry. It had an extra faceplate in it, and I was like, yes, yes. And I've added it on there. I think it's in the other pictures. You might see it. Nah, not that one.
Quick thing over at YouTube. I just want to say hi to everybody there, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Joining us tonight here is Chris Gunpla. Neon guys. Wave here. My mistake. Broke the V-fin of my P Bandai RG gold frame. Oh, solution. Presented as a battle damage because the side broke is the same side for the part to replacing the losing arm, like in the manga. Right, that's right, because it had the colloid arm from the Blitz on that one.
Right there, crash to create. See, he crashed.
He crashed and created. I like that. From Tuxedo, Chris, do you plan on getting the upcoming third-party Judge Forbidden Gundam? Oh, that's interesting. I saw some of the pictures from that one. Looks good. Are you gonna get it?
If I can get it for a good price, I'll get it. But I don't know. I'm pretty much for the year. 'Cause I got to finish my backlogs. I don't know. I'm like out for the year, so we'll see.
So Chris is going to be joining us at Backlog Builder, building with us Mondays, Wednesdays, and whenever days we're in a backlog build, right?
I just hop on in, man. I hop on in.
Ayo Mecha with the unintentional seed puns, doing freedom some justice. Did I say that? Oh my god. Let's see here from Neon Wave. It's Seed Destiny people don't like. First Seed is okay. Destiny just ruined people's attitude towards Seeds. Not all Gundam shows are great. Just like any franchise, there will always be hits or misses. That's completely correct. From NTS Absolutely. Here, Nicholas Tejada Sanchez. That's awesome work. There we go. Let's see here. And last comment here from Papa No Gunpla. Did AO say he was just hunting high-grade seed doms? Oops, I butchered mine for kit bashing. Oh no!
Oh, yeah, throw it in your face.
Thanks, Erwin. I'm gonna hit you back on that one. Things I liked about, let's go back to your photos here. Things I liked about it is like your attention to lighting, especially with this kit. This shot was one of my favorite ones from it. I love like the wings, like this part of the wings where it's just all like cross fingers and all that stuff.
For a secret for everybody, I edited that on the Instagram editor program. So like everybody, like they should be using the little thing on Instagram where you can just edit your pictures. Just mess with the exposure and the contrast, and your pictures just.
Yeah, it pops up. Yeah,
2 seconds. It makes a hell of a difference. I
actually want to touch. I might actually do a quick video on that one because like some of the people have been asking me how I do my photos. If you guys have seen my hanger photos or like that stuff, probably gonna prepare.
You're very consistent, bro. I like your photos. Like you're always.
Thank you.
It's hard to be consistent in photography. It's like the hardest thing to do.
It is, and a lot of people have asked me on that. So a couple of things I do definitely rely a lot on my lighting, but the second portion is software. So there's that extra bump because you got to get that contrast up, you got to get the saturation up, you got to get your brightness, levels correct. There's a lot of it involved in that one, and it will elevate your content, guys, if you guys do that extra step instead of just taking a shot and then posting it. It's cool. You want people to see
likes.
it.
Yeah, get 3 likes for your photos, man. It makes the difference. Get the 3 likes.
Absolutely. Let's see here. I think we got a couple of more shots here. This one is the Justice now. So
no. So this is the freedom.
That is the freedom with the Justice.
So look at the faceplate. Look at the faceplate. It's the double Z. Yeah, son. Yeah.
Wow. Crash and create right there.
I didn't even paint it. I just popped it on there and said, "Yep, I'm leaving it. I don't even care." But I painted the Justice, and I was like, "Oh shit, the backpack they fit." So I just popped it on and I took some pictures.
Well, they're the same frame. It's a 2.0 frame.
Yeah, so I just swapped out the shields and the gun because that's the Justice shield and the Justice gun and the backpack. I just swapped it out for fun. And yeah.
What did you do for the background? Because I really like this.
That's my diorama. It's basically like I try to do like a it's Saz versus New in the Char's attack movie, whatever.
Yeah,
and they're on that meteor. I try to do like the meteor space, background
Right.
vibe. Yeah.
What did you use for it? Is like some kind of insulation foam or?
Exactly. The installation foam from Home Depot is called Formula. It's like $5 for like 2x2.
Oh yeah, like is it pink in color or is it like green? Which one did
pink.
you get? Pink, right?
It's pink.
Okay.
Yep. I gotta actually have one like right behind me. And I just took the razor, cut it up with the razor. I would like cut out little spikes. Yeah, it's just you just gotta I don't know. I watched a bunch of diorama videos of these old ladies making stuff. And I just saw what they did and I just picked it up and yeah.
Right on. I think Chris, we're gonna step back a bit. Come back to me here real quick here. Just want to chat with everybody. That's like a good portion of what you showed us about your earlier work. We have so much more photos coming your way, guys. We're gonna do a quick minute break here. But shout out to everybody that's on Twitch. I see Papa No Gunpla. Hero is here. Seth. We got Owen. We got Tigress. We got Gem Wolf. We got Hobbyworks Rani. I think Quinn is still around, if he's still around. Adrian, Amish Spice. I'm just gonna call him Space Pirate. Amish Space Pirate.
I like that name.
I like that, Space Pirate. I like it.
I like anything pirate.
Just scrolling up. And guys, thank you again for tuning in at Twitch. Over at YouTube, we have Ronaldo, we have Texi, we have Randy Ocampo, we have NTS still here. G Keto, seed plot armors are the best. Absolutely. Jan is here as well. He's saying that editing programs for photos, I hear Snapseed is a good app for quick editing. Kyle from Nox Flight Group, I love that. Purple rules. There we go. Awesome, guys. Always looking for more new crew members and donkeys. Hey, I'll pass as a donkey. let's do that. Oh man, communities are awesome. Especially, I think let's do a quick talk about Atlanta in regards to the Gunpla community. You started a Facebook group not that long ago for Atlanta. What can you tell us about the hobby scene out there, man?
From what I've noticed, it's not too big, but I am just starting, so I haven't met too many. But I know about maybe like 10 builders in my city, like personally. So
right on.
But it's just that the COVID thing just really
Yeah.
like,
it can be very difficult to meet up and chat in person, I guess.
because we have a hobby town probably about 45 minutes from my house, and it's absolutely huge. They have like the biggest gaming room. And I remember going there back in December last year. It was just full of people playing Warhammer. They had maybe like 20 people building gunplas on the side. I was like,
right.
Oh, I can mess with this. Then lockdown. Yeah.
Same for us. I could totally relate with that in regards to we were like a side stick was just starting up. We're finally doing our meets, and then bam, lockdown. So there was a lot of obviously difficulties trying to connect. But again, I want to wish you the best of luck again, growing your community out there, Atlanta. With people like you at the helm, it's gonna grow and flourish, and I can't wait to see where your community grows into, brother.
Actually, yeah, because we have big shout outs to Hobbyvolt, big shout out to OG Gunpla. Those two are like really good Atlanta builders. Definitely go follow them.
Awesome. Maybe you could post some links on the comments. Maybe people could follow that. Guys, we're gonna do a quick break.
Definitely will.
We're gonna be joined back here with Chris, aka Gunplarazzi, in a couple of minutes. So check this community video out, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the stream, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. I just want to let you guys know about an amazing online community that I'm part of, and it's called Side 6. Here, you will find like-minded modelers and hobbyists who enjoy the mecha and gunpla genre. We encourage posting of whips, projects, and tutorials to help each other move forward in our hobby and in our community. We are always open to new members of all skill levels, so come check us out at facebook.com/groups/side6. We also have an Instagram where we feature members' works, and you can find that at instagram.com/side6_mecha. For all new club information, resources, and news, you could check out our website at www.side6.club. All right, let's get back to the show and see what's going on there.
I love these audience now. Thank you guys for coming, because I think it's I think I want to hear that like late night show feel. I don't know. I'm just messing around with it for now, guys. But if you, let me know.
Every time I hear it, I just want to start waving.
Yeah. Hey guys. Thank you. Is that you? Is that you over there? Yeah, the late night show feel is definitely what I'm trying to strive for and kind of like elevate a little bit. I think I sometimes miss it because I don't have cable TV anymore, so I only watch clips of like Jimmy Fallon or like old Conan O'Brien's on YouTube. So yeah, like I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below about the clapping and the live audience feel. If that's something I could keep or change, because I could totally change that. There's a lot more sound volumes that I want to get into. Like for example, this, Chris. Huh? What's that? Yeah.
And see, when he pops the seed, is there a sound for that?
I'm getting to that. I'm gonna get to the seed break eventually. I didn't get a chance to bring it tonight, but definitely it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. There's gonna definitely have a lot more Gundam influence in the next sound bits. So I am in the process of upgrading. So stay tuned. If you guys like that, let me know. Late night. Yep. There's Papa No Gunpla saying late night here. But and Nightbot is very, very crazy on my Twitch, so sorry about that. Ayo Mecha filmed in front of live studio audience. That's from Kyle over at YouTube and Chiquito.
Me you and Papa need to do a show.
Oh, absolutely, guys! I think we should do one. And I'll talk to you guys more about that in a bit. It's gonna be fun. Beam rifle sound effects and seed are super awesome as well. I have a whole bunch of guys. You have no idea how many sound effects I've just got in storage right now that I haven't sorted out yet. But like, that's not a time and place to talk about this. We're gonna be talking about more about Rotzi's builds here. Again, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, Chris is joining us all the way from Atlanta. Welcome to the show, Chris. Are you ready to show and tell a little bit more of the photos here?
Oh yeah. Can I explain my name? A lot of people ask me what my name means.
I was gonna ask you that way later on, but okay, fine. Jump the gun, Rotzi.
Oh no. You can ask me later. Ask me later.
No. Now we're here. We gotta go do it. So, hey, Chris, what's Gunpla all about?
Paparazzi. You take out the papa. Photography. Gunpla. Paparazzi. Yeah, there you go. Bam.
Wow, there we go, guys. Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Oh, actually, too, with all my friends, I'm the friend that catches you doing bad stuff on my phone. So I have all the evidence.
Evidence. This guy is like snapping shots and everything, eh?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, don't cross me because I'll have it on footage if you're doing something bad.
Gunpla Rotzi. Actually, it's funny because I think I've been pronouncing your name like really often. I think I told you about that too. It's like
oh yeah. Well, Rotzi. I don't know why I put the H there.
Yeah, there's an H. Gunpla Rotzi. I'm like,
I don't know.
Gunpla. Like I feel like I'm tipping my pinky out and Gunpla.
Well, down here in the South, whenever you say W, you put the H in front of it. So you're like, what? What are you doing? What?
What?
Yeah. So yeah. So whenever a redneck is serious, they put the H before the W. Just remember.
Oh my God. Speaking of rednecks, let's take a look at this heavy arms here.
Yeah.
So this is the cover photo. One of my favorite builds as well from your series here because I love wing. I love the heavy arms, the Eagle system, Eagle system. I never pronounced that right. Wow. First off, is this your first P Bandai or like what are we looking at here?
That's my only P Bandai. I ain't buying that shit. This is too expensive. No, but
oh man.
And my friend was like, "Hey man, Bluefin, that's the good stuff." And I went to Bluefin and I saw this and I was like, "Oh my God!" And then I bought it. And as soon as it came out, I instantly got it, painted it. Yeah, I went to work.
Nice. So, working on your first P Bandai, what are some of your experiences with it?
Dude, this kit is amazing. Like, there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever, at all. Nice. Only thing I would probably say is that the bullets, like that little chain thing's annoying. That's about it. But that's nothing too bad. Oh, he can't hold that Gatling gun for nothing. That's one thing.
I was gonna say the connection point here is very because like I find that too with my master grade that like to hold that weapon up takes a little bit of like weight, so you will get some drop.
Oh yeah, and I also tried my new style on this. So like now people just do camo. They do just a clean camo. So this one is a highlighted camo. So I painted it the basic colors, like the orange, and I did the highlighting to have all the shading stuff. Then I camoed on top of that, so you can see the orange and it has shading in the camo.
Nice, yeah, it's well done here as well. I love all that like little details that you're putting into there. Like How long? Like, what did you use to separate the colors, or like, what was your process? Can you walk me through like what your process is when you're doing your camo?
So first, I would paint it the stock colors, pre-shaded, you know, or like shaded, whatever. Then I would go buy like the masking tape camo. Like don't cut them out because you can't cut perfect circles. It looks really sloppy. So it's best to actually like, you know, have the printer cut it out or actually buy the masking stickers.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And I just use the masking stickers. You just put one like, so you paint it all the same color, put the masking sticker on, paint it one color green or whatever camo, you know, your color scheme is. Then yeah, I only did 2 colors on this from what I remember. I did like the black and I did the green. And the rest is just like the stock colors of that, like the shield, like the red. Like I didn't even paint that. That's just from before, from the previous.
From the previous colors. Oh, okay. Yep. So like basically half of it is blocking off, and the other one is like separating the color.
Yes.
Nice.
I still wanted the original color to show through, but still have the camo on the original color.
I really love like the color pattern that you selected here, because you have like a lot of the camo blacks and all that stuff. Did you base this off any type of military department, or?
I use whatever paints I have. I don't I don't try to pick. All my color schemes are freestyle. I just pick whatever colors I have and just go.
Nice.
Like if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll just pick another color and just, you know. Or people need to learn to always, you can add white, you can add gray or add black, just a little bit to the color. And it'll completely change it to where, you know, it's a different shade. And you can have different tones, and you can really take the piece, that individual piece, to the next, you know, to the next level just by using a little bit of white, a little bit of gray, a little bit of black.
Nice. Shout out over here at Twitch. Meg is in the house. Vanderlee, fellow builder here out there in the West Coast. How you doing, Meg?
Oh yeah. This was my first hand painted. See the little gun?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like right here,
yeah.
this definitely is hand painting, and if I'm looking at it, so that's cool.
That's when I was like, I hate hand painting. I'm like, I hate it. It's so hard. Like I respect people who do it. It's so hard.
What would you say is your biggest lessons learned from this build?
Let me see. What do I see? This is when I was like, man, I gotta get my decals better, because I didn't like the way I did the decals on this one.
Okay.
Because I was like, because it didn't look right. That's when I learned about using setter and softer. Because I still haven't been using it yet here. Here I'm just dipping it in water and putting it on, then top coating it.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So I see some of the reds here. I see some of the whites as well. But what's this highlight? Is this light that you're shining onto it?
It is a flashlight. You just aim the flashlight to because I wanted to get the reflecting green to pop. So I just put a little flashlight on it.
Nice. And what the paints are you still using are like the Mr. Colors testers? Like what are we looking at?
I use it was all Gaia Notes military colors on this one. And actually no, this one's all Gaia Notes, if I remember. It's all, cause I use some Mr. Color sometimes, but yeah, this Mr. Color Guide Notes is my go-to. And Alkylid. I use Alkylid for like the gunmetals.
Looking really great here. And again, I love the red that separates it, because like it's a very contrasting color to the green. Good stuff, man. Like overall, like it turned out, especially the background. This one again, you're still using the same like blasted meteorite kind of like background, right? That you did from your previous photo.
Eventually, I want to get the super resin heavy metal one where he has like the 5 Gatling guns and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one.
Oh my god, that's a project and a half here. Why did you select this one? Why did you select the heavy arms in specific?
I just bought it because it was like I went to that Bluefin for the first time, and that was like that kit was like the best one out of the group. It was only like 9, I think it was like 9 or 8 that was actually there. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, this is the best one, and I got it. Then my dad was military for 20 years, so I was like, I wanted to. And it's heavy arms, it's military, like.
It's a lot of firepower. No one man should have all that power. Speaking of power, go on. Go ahead. Oh, no, do you want something to say about this one?
I don't remember. Just go ahead.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. I was setting up for like, oh. Okay. All right, anyways, next one here. Speaking of power, I was gonna say the Sinanju, one of my favorite kits, by the way. I finished the master grade, almost seamless.
Verka or the narrative?
I got the Verka version. So the Stein, Sinanju Stein Verka, not the narrative version. I think it's the same one that you have here, right? This one is the Verka?
This one's the narrative.
Oh, I see the I just noticed the insignias here.
I always recommend the narrative because it comes with it comes with an extra gun, it comes with like an extra shield, extra chest plate, extra cufflinks, get and the narrative is cheaper too.
Yeah. And
if you want,
is it cheaper?
Yeah, it's cheaper. It's like
I
$10
didn't know
cheaper.
Okay.
And if you want, you can build the narrative version or you can build the Verkal version. So you have the options of both. So that's why I definitely get the narrative. And the narrative, you could put the bazooka gun under it.
Underneath it, like right here. Yeah. The thing about this, so the narrative, I bought the narrative kit, the master grade. It's a regular release as well. I built it. For at that point, I don't know why, for the life of me, I was like, I don't like it anymore. I tried doing a kit bash with it, and I ended up selling it for like, I think less than half the cost of what it was. And whatever, then I picked up the Verka Sinaju, and I built it again. But this time, like, I recently saw Narrative, Gundam Narrative and Gundam Unicorn, like back to back, just to get like the feel back on UC. And I have a lot more respect building it the second time, because like number one, I was like, I didn't feel it, but number two, when I got to this part of the leg, I really love the details and the amount of like armor plating separations of it. Out of the Sinajus, like, which would you say this is your favorite, or do you like the other ones as well?
Sazubi's my favorite, I guess, if he's even consistent. Is it the same thing? I guess no.
Well, it's kind of based on earlier design, but like it's like, I wouldn't say it's the Sazabi. It's just like it's a different. It's a different.
I would say this one. Yeah, I like the narrative the best.
Nice.
Just because of that. Just because of the weapon. I'm like a big I'm a big weapons guy. Like I really.
Yeah,
like
you
weapons.
are.
Oh yeah, I like big guns. America.
Big guns. We got a couple of stuff here that I want to point out, like the fades and the burnt metal stuff here. Can you walk us through like how you achieve some of these paint colorations?
So this is when I first got the alkylil paints, and the alkylil had like magnesium, duranium, titanium, super titanium. So I'm like, I'm going to use all 12 colors. So I used all 12 on that little barrel piece. I just did like a little bit of pink, a little bit of red, a little bit of gold, a little bit of duranium, a little bit of titanium, a little bit of black, and just, went all the way down the rainbow, basically.
Nice.
If you see on this kit too, this is the first time he's scribing ever, and I freehand all the scribing. So if you look at the rifle, look at that. Oh man, look at that. Look how clean that is. That is all freehand. Look how,
He shoots, he scores, almost.
And this is the first time I got the little drill too, so I was like drilling holes everywhere. Like if you look on the shoulder, there's 2 holes randomly. Look on
These guys here? Are you talking about these ones here?
Or randomly. Look at his hands. Like go to his hands. You can see his hands. There's a hole. Yeah, see, just random hole for no reason.
Why? This is Chris just having fun, man. You're just like, you know what? Let's experiment. Looking good here. But I love the shots. Again, the narrative, I think it's one of like, sorry, not the narrative. The Sinaju Stein, I think is one of my favorite design overall.
I'm actually gonna buy a resin conversion kit for it. I'm gonna flip this one later again.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. I could just buy the conversion kit and just take off all the armor and just put the new armor on, and boom, it'd be a whole new kit.
Nice. We're gonna talk about your resin because I think you threw in some resin projects towards the end here. Here are a couple of more shots of your fades. I think this is where you're saying you're developing your style about like highlights, fades, and all that stuff. So again, it's starting to become very, very prominent. For those who guys have not built this kit before, what can you tell you? What else can you tell you about this kit?
This kit is. Well, let me see. Yeah, I had 0 issues with this kit. Like 0. It's really sturdy. It's strong.
It's very posable too, right?
Very posable. Only thing, maybe like at the very end of the bazooka, there's like 4 little missiles. They fall out a lot. That's about it. But other than that, like I had no issues at all with this kit. Then with this kit too, there's so many YouTube videos on there on how to mask it correctly, how to scribe it correctly. Like there's so many videos.
Nice. All right, let's continue on. The next one here, we're going back to Seed. We have the Zaku. This is the Luna Maria version, I'm assuming, that you repainted?
Yes, the Zaku Gunner. Cause I was like, it's red. I was like, I have to flip it. I want to make it completely like People see this, don't even know it's the Zaku Gunner, because yeah, you can't really tell because there's no red at all.
Right. Oh, it turned out really well too, because like I love the white color on this one. Again, more of the fades. Let's take a quick look at the zoomed in version. So what did you do with this kit, man?
And this one I wanted to play with like different colors that I haven't used yet. So I did a little bit of purple, because I'd never really painted with purple. And I used that, so something like it was from Tamiya. It was some kind of metallic blue that I used on the weapon. Like a metallic turquoise or something. And yeah, the chest is all gunmetal. I didn't really do too much on this one. I think I scribed maybe 6 lines on it total. I just wanted to paint it up real quick. This is when I was in my painting phase, where I just wanted to paint and experiment.
It looks really good too, because like I love the purple as well on this one as the accent colors. Did you have any trouble at all with this kit?
Oh, this is when I learned how painting white is just like the best thing ever. Like, just painting white is so much fun. It's so easy. Like, yeah, it's fun.
Nice. No, I love the Luna Maria as well. I think for a master grade for seed, this was done justice. Like, it had a decent inner frame. There were some seam lines I found that could have been dealt with, but
yeah, the big rifle's a mess with the seam lines.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about this kit, it's short. It's
like
very
size-wise?
short. Yeah, it's short. It's very short. It's probably like the size of it's probably like the same height as Epion, like a wing, one of the wing master grades.
There's a question here from Twitch. Actually, I'm gonna read a couple of comments here from Twitch here. Again, Meg joining us. Papa no Gunpla is here. Extra armor. They're calling you a size queen because you are. I'm kidding. Let's see here. What did you get? Animal? Oh, I guess that's a question for Meg. I like the narrative version best too. That's from Digiman. And there's a question for you here. Did Chris deal with the seam lines for the gun? I guess for the kit itself.
To be honest, I don't do any seam lines.
What? Oh my god.
I'm lazy. Well, the way I paint, I would make the seam line. I would just shade it to where you couldn't tell. Like, so you have the seam line. I would just paint it all black to where you couldn't see it.
Over at YouTube, let's see here from Kyle. Oh my god, I love the heavy arms. That's sick. From Nicholas Ciata Sanchez. I love that build. Very cool. I love the Sinanjustein. Yeah, the Sinanjustein is a really good. Continuing on with that same era, we have the unicorn here. This is the Banshee version.
Yeah, the Banshee. So I was like, man, I heard everyone kept saying hand grenade, hand grenade, hand grenade. And I was like, what's a hand grenade? I gotta test myself. So I bought it. Yeah, and boom.
And what did you think? Was it a hand grenade?
Oh hell yeah! I hate that kit.
For those who have not built this kit, like what would you warn them of?
So you see where the shield's at? The shield connects to a plate right on the forearm. It would just fall off. Like it would just fall off because you're supposed to like slide it to the side so you can see the exo frame, and it just falls off. It's horrible. Oh, this is my attempt at damage, I guess. I don't know, scratches. I don't know.
Scratches, like yeah.
I literally just grabbed the brush, I cut off the tips and dipped it in my silver metallic and started just dabbing it everywhere. And I was like, I think I dabbed it too much.
Dabbed it? I don't think there's a thing called dabbing it too much, man. But like, you definitely have to be a little bit strategic and definitely hit the corners and areas where it gets the most damages, right? Definitely.
I think I made this one. I made this one like the second time Nico came on to GTS, and I was like, "All right, Nico's my boy. I gotta do some more weathering." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore."
Nice.
This is the last of my weathering.
Just want to do a quick shout out. Geo Builds is joining us over here at YouTube. Geo, awesome. Happy New Year to you as well, man. How are you doing, buddy? Are you still smiling? I miss his big smile. I don't know if you guys see him, but I think he's the winner of 2020 Best Smile of Feature Builders Award. Again, everybody's still up for grabs who could take the reign from that. Ryan Lau and them, I think, are the tie for the first.
Ryan's my man crush. I have like a life crush on Ryan.
Oh my god.
I love Ryan Lau.
And let's see here. Owen here is saying, dude, I built high grades of this and hated it. Then again, it was plated version. Yeah, it depends on like the kits, dude. Like some people love the unicorn. I'm not really like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy it, but if I see a deal or like I think the price is right. Sure.
I absolutely love the way it looks. It's just that when you're a painter, you can't have all this sliding stuff. Like anything that slides is not gonna it's gonna.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
this one, I made it was it unicorn version? Yeah, I made it the regular version and I left it alone. So like you can't transform this. I super glued half of it together because the armor kept because it kept falling off, and I just super glued it and just screw it.
Let's see here. Owen is also saying,
"Oh, that's so bad. Look at that. It's hard.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make any sense. Like it's just." I tried.
Well, it sometimes it doesn't make sense, and that's the art of it, right? Let's see here. B-boy dabbing too much. No such thing. Here's a question. No comment from Hero on Twitch for you, Chris. For Chris, the PG is worse. So if you're ever thinking of building it, like it's probably worse.
I want to do the MGEX whatever one. I really want that one, but I don't know. LED's not my thing.
MGEX is up on next deck for backlog builder episode, so I will be building that live.
It's gonna take you a while, huh?
It's gonna take me about 3 episodes, I'm estimating. So part 1 is starting this week. I'll give you guys a heads up on that.
I've been watching you, man. You be building all fast. I'm like, man, slow down.
Hey, leave some for us. Oh man. Again, I love the weathering. Like, at least you attempted it. Like, what would you say to people that are attempting this type of brushstroke? I guess weather chipping and that kind of stuff for armor. Like, what would you recommend or mention about your experience from it?
What I've learned about weathering is it needs to have a purpose and a reason to why it's there. Like, you just can't just like add a scratch in the middle of like, you know, you got to have every detail in weathering needs to have a story. Is what I've learned.
Okay.
And the problem I have with weathering is that it's a never-ending story, which I learned from Satanism. So that's why like weathering scares me, because it's never ending, you know? You can just go forever with it.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it turned out well. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more weathering from you in the next couple of new projects, right?
I'm gonna master it, but it's gonna be with Star Wars though, because I love Star Wars. So you know, Star Wars has the weathering look. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
When it comes to Gundams, I feel like Gundams are like, I don't know. I'm too into seeds, so seeds, they always look pretty. You know, they're all like, there's no dirt on a seed Gundam, so that's why. But for Star Wars, I really want to get into weathering for the Star Wars kids.
Nice. Couple of comments here from Geo over here at YouTube. I am well, always smiling. Yeah, he is. Yeah, you just gotta get to pick a form and stick to that, and that's cool too. Because like then you could I wouldn't say make it to a statue, but like at least you have like a defined direction of where your light source is going to be, like where weathering can happen, where you could build up, and it's just easier to manage that way instead of like with moving parts. Now I think he was referring to like with all those sliding parts of the unicorn, there's going to be bound to have like paint chips and like unintentional paint chips and misses, right?
So everyone knows I'm painting this kit right now, and in here the fins actually move. And in the book, it tells you how to modify the fins to where you can slide it.
I thought you were going to show that book. Can you show that book again, one quick?
You see the book? Need the book? Yeah.
There we go.
No, but in this book, it tells you how to modify the fins to where you can slide it and not scratch the paint. I was like, I thought that was pretty cool.
Wow. I gotta get my hands on that too, because it looked like a really cool kit, resin kit.
It's expensive, man. It's expensive.
Yeah, but like it's also sold out, so it's not like something I could get right now, anyways. Let's see here. Oops.
Just the RG.
Kids are gonna go back to parenting. See ya, awesome peeps. Bye, Erwin. Have a good day. That was Papa No Gunpla heading out. I got 4 projects incoming. That's from Hero. Parenting, which reminds me, time to check in on my Tamagotchi. Oh my god. There are still actually working Tamagotchis. Yeah, like, hey, did you grow up with Tamagotchis?
Oh yeah, bro. I think I was in 9th grade when they came out. I should have it on my belt buckle. Oh man.
Wow. Good times.
Like, it would go in my belt buckle. You know, I was a breakdancer at the time too, so I was like, ooh, I can put it in my belt buckle.
Quick comment here from Gunpla Parrot. Second that the PG unicorn is cursed for painters. Mine has been sitting half built and painted in my closet for years.
Oh man, I don't know how people I don't know how people like start a project and not finish it. Like once I start it, I have to finish it. I don't care if it looks horrible. Oh man, I don't care if it looks horrible. I'm finishing it. Like, I have to finish it.
Then, so we're speaking of like big kits. We're talking about the high new that you're working on, but like we have a new Gundam right now here on deck. What do we got?
Yeah, the RG new. Now this is like the top 3 for me kits of all time. Like this
It's a really
kit,
good kit. It's a really.
I
good
don't
kit.
like RGs, but this kit is amazing. Like the posability, the articulation, like this kit is amazing. Like seriously, it's amazing. Like, everyone needs to buy this kit. Like everybody does.
It is a very fun kit. Yeah.
This one's funny because this one my airbrush broke, my 0.3 needle.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So I only had my 0.5 left, and I was in the process of moving during this build to downtown Atlanta. So I was like, I'm just gonna paint just the frame and not even the fins. I haven't even painted the fins yet for this one. It's just still sitting in my back. But I was like, I'll at least paint the body and and the guns.
And the thing is, there's a lot of armor separation too, so you can just easily pop one out and put it back in. There's not a lot of, even though there's sliding parts, I found that like it was actually not bad to like move them around and sideways. So that's pretty cool.
I love this kit. It's amazing.
There's a hydrate redeem over here at Twitch, so we're just gonna get water. Thank you very much for that, Owen. Empty coffee there for Chris. Riot.
Coughing.
Riot is joining us as well, all the way from California. Again, Twitch subscriber. Thank you so much for that. Again, welcome. How are you doing, Riot? And thank you again for supporting the channel by subscribing. Thank you so much for that. Let's see here. A couple of comments at Nicholas Ciata Sanchez. Oh yeah, Star Wars needs to be weathered. And
Yes,
Gio,
sir.
once a B-boy, always a B-boy. B-boy for life. Yo, Gio, do you B-boy? There we go. I can't do it. I can't do it like you guys do. I should have brought some B-boy equipment like poofy jacket, wife beater, yellow bandana.
I get the
ice
helmet,
on
man. Gotta get the helmet, the elbow pads. Gotta get the wristbands.
Full on gear, eh? Riot also redeemed a stretch. Oh, I think I'm gonna do a quick stretch. It is kind of
stretching.
Yeah, we're stretching. Let's stretch a little bit. There we go. Thank you for that, Riot, and again, welcome back to the show. Oh, Geo B-boys, yes sir. We can do it
hell
next
yeah.
stream. Oh, can we get a B-boy battle? Yo,
You want a battle, son? What's
oh
up?
my god, I would definitely host a B-boy battle. I would actually love that.
I haven't practiced in a while, so I can only do 2 rounds. All right, just 2 rounds.
Oh my god, like,
I don't want to get hurt.
We gotta drop the beat.
I got wood floors behind me. I'm ready.
All right, Gio, you are on. I'm gonna try to make that happen. Let's do that for like an event, special event. AO Mecha Battle of the Builders.
Battle of the Builders. There you
B-boy builder battle.
Oh,
4
man.
Bs. I could see this now, man. Live on pay-per-view. No, not pay-per-view. Live on AO Mecha Live. Awesome.
Your plate is full, sir. Your plate is full.
Someone is definitely gonna get served. It's gonna be awesome. Let's continue on with the build. This was a different like paint finish than your other ones. You don't have as much highlight on this one. This is just a straight on colors, or?
This is the same build. So before I had a gloss coat on it. And this is when I started experimenting with flat coats. And I was like, man,
okay.
I'm going to flat coat everything. So I went back and flat coated every single one of my old builds that was gloss.
Yeah.
I went back and just, I think I wasted like $10 just flat coating all my old builds because I was just like, I love flat coat. Like that, oh my God, I'm like in love with it still.
Oh man, so flat coat for me and matte coat are my favorite final coats, but also I use them midway because I need something for the weathering to grapple onto. So when you have like the smooth finish, it's very hard to get the powder directly on the surface. So I find that like I just like matte it and then powder it, gloss coat it, and then decals, and then gloss coat, then final matte. So there's like 5 different like levels of matte or like clear coats before I even finalize my kit. Do you find that you're doing that now more so?
I probably top coat like at least 6 times on each piece. Like do like different, like basically you always want to top coat because you want to protect whatever you've done. So if you painted it, you got to top coat it, decal it, top coat it, weather it, top coat. Like you want to protect whatever work you've done. So
Absolutely. Carrying on, we have the this is like an ashtray with not the ashtray, but like the new with the red colors, like almost like a red. I was gonna say red frame. Is that what you were going for with this one?
So this is like my Nico. Nico like really inspired me.
Okay.
So, like, this is like my Nico build. Like I got like really inspired by him. I was like, I'm doing everything on this build. So, and for some reason, I was like, I need to do something different that no one's done. I was like, no one paints the frame candy coat. So I made this one, you know, like the red frame, but I made it completely candy red, the whole entire frame.
Oh yeah, that's why I said ashtray in my head. Wait a minute, this is not an ashtray. This is a new. I love that. Okay, quick details that I want to like look at right here. Couple of scribe lines.
And this is when my scribing started. Yeah, my scribing started to look okay here. So I was like, okay. And this is my first time with metal parts too.
For the verniers, right?
Yeah, and the little air hole. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, air hole. And then the little screw. Then this is also my first time. Shout out to Mecha decals because I use a bunch of Mecha decals on here with the as you can see.
I wish I had Tim's buy Mecha decals. little banner. I'm gonna ask him for that. If anybody mentions that on my show, buy Mecha decals. Only at USA Gundam Store.
AO Mecha 10 for your discount code.
There you go. Thank you for that. Don't forget that, guys. Looking really great. I want to talk about the fades here on the rifle. I really like this. Right here we have like the
funny story is you see the I forgot what it was called, the ammo. That's from the Zaku Warrior.
Oh really?
I just threw it on there. I was like, hey, it looks like an AK-47 now. I just threw it on there. Like the red one is.
This is from the Unicorn, isn't it?
No, yeah, you're right. It's from the Banshee. That's what it's from. It's from my Banshee.
Yeah, okay. Also, I'm like, wait, I know my Gundam.
Yeah, it was on the Banshee, and I was like, it's just sitting on the back, and I was like, man, no one looks at the back of the Gundam, so I took it off and I threw it on there, and I was like, because that gun I customized, where I added a bunch of stuff onto that gun. That was like my first time.
It was like there's some like these guys here. There's like some V-fin happening on that shield over there. We're gonna get to that shield.
That's the leftover V-fin from Unicorn, from the Banshee.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, I went crazy on that shield. Because that shield, I ended up using like a bunch of RG parts from my Exia. And I put on there, yeah.
Nice. And
decals.
I was gonna say, they got some mecha decals everywhere here. Let's see here. Owen.
And I'm still not using any softer or setter on here either.
You know what, I don't as like that often, because the thing is like once I clear coat it, it just hides it's very thin. Mecha decal is very thin, but like when you put the clear coat, it just 2 coats of it. Some people use Mr. Color the can, but I actually use the Tamiya clear coat and just boom, it's like it just lats right onto it.
I just want to do the steps correctly, so that's why I've been using the softer and setter. I'm just gonna
no, I mean I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just saying that, like I haven't used it in a while. I do have them. It's just like sometimes I'm just lazy. I slap it on. I'm like, that's done. It's like just start spraying.
At least use a softer if you're over a curved edge. I would say at least. Yeah.
No, the color scheme looks really, really well on this one. I love that like it's really recognizable as a red frame right off the bat. Before I'm like, oh wait a minute, that's not an ashtray right there. Even the V-fins, right? Like
yeah. I'm gonna make it red. And this one I was like, this is where I was like, I'm gonna use as many colors as possible on this one. So I used, I don't know how many different grays and reds, and I used like 5 different reds on this one.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I used purple, metallic green. I probably used like 25 different colors on this one.
For the inner frame, you said it was a red frame. What, like for the candy coat, did you use Alclad or something else for it?
I used Guide Notes Clear Red. So I used Mr. Hobby's metallic silver. That's my favorite metallic silver, is Mr. Hobby's. Nice. So I sprayed the whole frame silver. Actually, no, I did the whole frame black, highlighted with the silver. Then I did the clear coat red over it.
Ah, cool. That's so cool. Let's see here from Quinn over at Twitch. Damn, that frame looks good. Dude, I bought something from USA Gundam Store and it auto-filled the AO Mecha 10 code. Yes. Good job, guys. Thank you, Owen. Hope you enjoy whatever you bought. I'm actually still waiting for my Black Friday stuff from them. Can you believe that? It's almost a month now. Shout out to Adam. Where are you at?
Hey, on his defense though, the post office has been shit.
Oh yeah, no. I wasn't expecting it till February, man. Like with everything happening right now, it's just crazy.
I ordered some paint on like the 24th, and I just got it like 2 days ago.
Woo.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see here. There's a stretch redeem from Rani, so we're gonna do a quick stretch again, just to Actually, you know what? I hear my neck popping. Seriously, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old for
feel
this. Awesome shots here for your new. Just gonna go through it. A couple of notable too. The sword hilt is also in red. The beam saber.
The candy red.
Looking great. Are those metal parts over here?
Yep, those are called air holes.
Where did you get your air holes from?
You say Gundam Store. They have the metal part section.
Yeah, they do. Don't forget, guys. AO Mecha 10. Awesome.
On that gun, I used a lot of HG Barbatos parts because I bought every single HG IBO when I first started, and I built 2 of them, and I was like, "Oh, these kits suck." Well, I'm sorry, they don't suck. They're just it's not my thing.
Gotcha.
So now I use all those parts for for scrap building.
Dude, I have so many high grade box. Like I bought kits because I need a piece from them. Literally, one of my builds for GBWC last year, I just needed like this rod piece from the high grade Harute. The whole kit is still there. It's just missing some parts. So my backlog is also consists of like graveyard boxes where I would just take. I don't know about you guys in the audience. Do you guys tend to do that too? Like, do you guys buy boxes and only use like a certain piece of it, and then that's it? Or like buy an actual high grade just for the parts? Like you don't know what you're gonna do yet, but I know you're gonna get high grade parts. That's a question for you guys. How about you, Chris? Do you tend to do that as well?
No, not at all. I use what I have and just that's it. I know a Gundammer Pat, he does that. He'll buy one kit just for one part.
Yeah, and it can get really expensive and steep real fast, real fast.
Like I remember like Tim told me he had like crates and crates of spare parts because he is 20 years deep, so I know he has like
he has a lot of parts probably. I could only imagine that as well. We're talking about the shield. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I was about to say with this build, that's one thing I am proud about. I love how I did that shield. It's not perfect, but like I love how I customized it. Like I don't know. I just went like if you see that's the RG sword. You see it right? The XM sword right on the front. I know you see it. It's the Exia sword.
Is it this part right here?
Yep. You see it right? That's the sword, the little white sword.
Is it flat enough to glue right directly onto it? I thought it had like a little bit of curve.
I made it flat enough. I sanded the crap out of it to make it.
I was gonna say
flat.
there's a curve to that. That's why I didn't recognize it. But yeah, I see the sword now. It's right here. This is the outline.
Then for people who want to do stuff like that, so when you make it really flat, you need to scribe the line around it. So that way, when you panel line it, the black will help separate it and make it look, make it
pop out a little bit more. Again, that whole inner frame feel translates as well here. You painted some of these like accent reds to like expose that. Again, really good idea, man.
Yeah, I think that's like a stray part on the shield in the very middle at the bottom. Like this is a random part I had. I just throwing parts on there. Like, don't be scared to like use all your leftover parts. Just try them out, see if they fit. They don't. Just you gotta crash and create.
You were also talking about different types of grays, and here are some of like the different colors that we're looking at right now. So we've got some light, dark, warm, darker ones. And also keep in mind things for contrast. So if you have something bright that you want to elevate, have everything else around it in a darker color. I was going to comment on this earlier on because I love this part, the cav that you did here. Everything around it has like that medium color gray. And then we obviously want this thing to be a highlight. So you did this like darker color for the calves. Good stuff there, man. Good stuff.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's flat black from Mr. Hobby. I love that color.
So for the candy coat, did you leave it as the regular, like did you finish it with any type of top, or did you just leave it the paint as is?
It's all flat. Everything is flat coat on here.
Let's take a look at the gun as well here. Nice rod coming down. Like I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
I remember I was so proud of this, right? And I'm like, dude, I love this. So I sent it to Child of Mecha, and he's all like, it's not proportionate. I was like, oh damn, because like the burn effect's supposed to be just on the tip. Yeah, but I made the whole entire.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So like, this thing must be like heated up when it's shooting. Like you can only glow orange, and then it comes back to it.
So that's when I realized from Tim. That's one thing I learned about this build from Tim was like, whenever you make something, it needs to be proportionate. Like, so if you make a diorama, it needs to be proportioned. Burnt effects need to be proportioned. Like, yeah.
Nice.
I don't care. I'm still gonna do it anyway. So I kind of like doing the whole gun burnt effect. This is me.
I'm very surprised like how quickly you've escalated your skill set. Like again, just remembering your first couple of photos on our slideshow and to where you are right now, really admire like how far you have come across, like with the hobby, man.
I had a lot of people helping me, man. It just like our community is like big up to our community, man. We have a really good community.
Like if I put this and side by side this with your Epion, and that's the time you told me how long it took, man. This is big improvements, man.
This is 6 months from the Epion. So this is when I first moved into my apartment downtown, and it was just like I was kind of like on the hype. And this is when I left GTS as well. So this is when I was like I had all like it was freedom, like it was time to go. Cause that's another reason why I left GTS. So I felt like it was holding me back on my building, and like I'm a builder first. So like I gotta focus on building and not trying to do a podcast.
No, it looks really cool. Like, let's take a look at this part right here, especially the gold parts. Like, those are definitely
that's a metal part.
That's a metal part, right?
Yeah, that's a metal part.
Wow. There's metal here, metal there.
And I messed up there because look, if you see the warning sticker, that's supposed to be the air hole for the air hole. So I put the So you're supposed to cut that circle out and just put the warning next to the air hole. But hey,
nice. Hey,
I know
it
now.
turned out good. I love this shot too. Again, this is definitely an Instagram shot. This is like one of those glam shots I love, where you just have like that nice bust, and it's like this. I love this is a sticker too that you're using back here, but like that glow of reflection really helps.
So at first I was painting the eyes. Then I met Sainism. I hope everybody knows who Sainism is. You better know who he is. You better go. If you don't know who Sainism is, you better go look him up. You better go to his website. That dude he's OG for real.
Nice.
But he told me he used stickers for the eyes, and I was like,
I use stickers for my eyes too, man. Actually, that's a lie. What I'm working on right now, this guy. Can I zoom into this guy? Can people see this? Probably not.
Oh yeah.
I'll take another photo of this, but like I painted the eyes with a silver, like I think it was the silver you mentioned, and I put a candy or a candy green as the sensors. Ooh. Yeah, so hopefully
have you seen this tape before?
Hang on, let me back that up. Oops, wrong one. This one. Dymo tape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So no, this is green metallic tape.
Oh, green metallic tape. Holy cow.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so it's basically like stickers. So you can use this for the eyes as well. Like this is, or in some of my other builds, like if you see like a little green like metallic highlight, it's the sticker that I'm using. Like this is just a sticker. I just cut it out and boom.
Oh yeah, I mean if it works, it works. That's awesome, man.
You'll see later in my resin builds. I use it on the resin builds a lot.
Right on. Let's continue on. Again, great on your new there. The inner frame having it being like the red frame feel to it. Really
I wanted to do something different. Yeah, try to do something different from everybody else.
Just a couple of comments here from Geo Builds. Love that shield. Yeah, the custom on the shield on that one looks really good. Let's hear from the chat on Twitch. I just have to scroll back up. There's so many things happening there. You guys are so busy.
Yeah, it's popping.
Yeah, it is popping. I know Saintism, love his super clean builds. That's from Adrian. Green Mirror Chrome Vinyl for the win. That's right. Let's see here. From Hero. Also, Chris, the sword on the shield is from Double O. Yep. Nice. And let's see. It's also Ariel. I buy high grades that have a lot of spare parts. Yeah. I recently bought, I think, the GNX from the Build Fighters, because like there's a lot of little giblets there that I know I could probably
most definitely. If you can find a build or a kit with extra parts, always get it. Extra parts are the best.
Okay, let's continue on. RX-78 Origins. What do we got here, Chris?
This is my first custom or commission build.
Ooh, commission build. Okay.
My homie from work, like he was like, "Hey man, I remember now. So when I go to work, I use my laptop, and I had one of my builds on my wallpaper. And he's like, "Yo, you like Gundam?" And I was like, "You like Gundam?" He's like, "You like Gundam?" I was like, "Sir, sit down. Let me show you what I do." So he's like, he sat down. He's like, "Bro," he's like, "Build me one. I'll give you $100 for, just for like the original RX." And I was like, "Okay." I did this thing in 8 hours. And
is this an RG or the high grade? No, this is a high grade, right?
The HG Origins.
Origins, right, okay.
Yep. So I just he said he just wanted the basic colors. He wanted the gloss, real simple. And I was like, all right. I bought the decals from Deppy Decal, and I went, did it in 8 hours, done.
Is that that's your first ever commission for a Gundam?
Yes.
Nice. Well, good
I'm
job
actually
on that, man.
I'm working on a Talgies for him in the next couple weeks soon. I gotta do a Talgies for him.
Nice. Which Talgi is the first one? Or
Yes, the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, my friend, he tints windows for a living, so he wants to put his logo all over the Gundam and and he's gonna display it in his shop. So
another comment here, EZSR has a load of parts in it as well. Yeah, the EZSR, I've used that one on an RX-78 build. Again, any Gundam kits that have like a lot of parts, it's always a gold mine for customizers, for kit bashers, that kind of stuff. The next photo here, Chris, again, back to seed. We got, this is the perfect grade or the RG?
So
for the Skygrasper.
My birthday's in June, and my wifey, which I love to death, shout outs to her. she bought me the perfect grade strike for my birthday.
No, wow, that's awesome, man.
So she bought it for me, and I was like, I gotta paint it. It's a perfect grade. I'm scared. I've never painted a perfect grade, but let's go. So, and I already had the striker plane. I remember I bought it too, so I was like, fuck, I gotta paint this too with the PG strike. So yeah.
No, is this the first perfect grade when you're building it?
Not the first one I built, but it's the first one I painted.
What was your first perfect grade that you built?
The PG Exia, with all the LEDs and everything. But
nice.
I haven't painted that one yet. It's actually sitting behind me. I'm probably gonna paint it. I gotta paint that soon. And those are the RG weapons next to the PG weapons.
Holy cow.
Actually, I'm sorry. I have two premium kits. So I bought the P Bandai RG Strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one with the complete pack, the launcher and the sword then for that, right?
So I'm comparing the weapons next to So, and that one I just put the stickers on and top coated. I didn't do anything else to the
for the RG version, right?
Yeah.
But for this one here is custom. Like I'm looking at like camo colors, lots of like different color variations, color separations.
So I was like, PG Strike, I gotta do something different. I gotta combine all my skills that I've learned in the last 6 months. Right?
Nice.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the candy coating, I'm gonna do the shading, I'm gonna do the camo, I'm gonna do the burnt effects. I'm gonna do the scribing, I'm gonna do pie plating, I'm gonna do, customize, add parts on, do the metal parts. So I did everything on this.
Wow, and it turned out really well, because I think I saw a post with this one with the light effects, or like you did some kind of like lighting in the cloud with this one, I believe. But like, let's talk about
this is the first build where I fucked around, or I'm sorry, started messing around with dioramas and and I saw this dude on YouTube where he took these little tea lights, and he would just put it in the cotton ball, and it looked like fire and smoke, and I was like, I gotta try it, and so I tried it.
We're gonna get to that. Just going back to the detailing on this, did you do any scribes? Because I see some of the metal work that you're putting onto this.
Yeah, I see. If you look, so this is heavily inspired by Nico. Okay, like heavily. If you see, those are Star Wars.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of colors onto this.
No, but if you look on his chest, those are Star Wars parts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nico told me to go buy some Star Wars kits, and then use those parts for like extra details. So. Yeah, but in the picture you can't really. Yeah, it isn't focused.
I see. There's like a lot of like details. Like I'm just looking through the rest of it and showing the guys like all the other details. Like I see some of like the metal parts, holes here, a little bit of scribing as well on top.
Yeah.
Wow, man! Like there's a lot of work put onto this. How many hours do you think you spend on this?
I build 5 hours every day.
Holy cow.
Every day I put in 5 hours. And if I have an off day, it's going to be 12 hours.
You're a machine, man. And you're telling me I'm a machine. This guy right here, painter guru, gunpla.
Studio G is a machine. He does 12 hours every day.
Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunately I do have to step away from like hobby and all this stuff at some point during the day just to keep my sanity.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, good job. I love the details again, like we're looking at it, and I love the fades as well that's happening on the metal here.
Yeah, it's all the highlighting.
Wow.
Yeah, this kit's fine. Only thing I don't like about this kit is when I put everything on, it's just I was so scared that something's gonna fall off and scratch and like oh.
Did you top coat? Did you actually apply
yeah.
some like finishes to it?
Oh yeah, I definitely. I still get scared though, cause yeah, it's just yeah.
But yeah, like I love how clean your build is. Again, like reflecting back on how fast you have like grown into the hobby. Good job. This is an inspiration, guys. Like the time you spent experiencing and honing your craft and skill, you could achieve so much greatness. And Chris, thank you again for sharing these amazing images of your work.
Oh yeah. And a lot of it comes from breakdancing, like from like doing it for 20 years and like you just learn like you just gotta. It's repetition, man. Like everything in life, you just have to do it over and over and over and over. Do it every day. Like you have to do it every day if you want to get good at something.
So, quick couple of points for you here, Chris. What is your favorite part of the build, and what's your least favorite part of this build?
The least part of this build is this picture. The moment I took this picture, the gun fell off, the backpack fell off, the aisle strike, whatever, like the battery packs in the bottom, they fell off, and like I ended up scratching all of it at this this picture taken. Yeah, so I had to sit there and spend 2 hours fixing everything. The best thing I like about this is that wifey bought it for me. Like it's like it has a lot of sentimental value.
Absolutely, and you put a lot of effort into this, and like again, it's very commendable. I think you did it justice, especially coming from your wife. Kudos on the build, and I think the next couple of photos we were talking about those light effects.
Yep.
So,
there it goes.
For those who have not done this before, like what are some of the effects that? Like, what did you use here? Cotton balls and lights.
So this one, I put the ring light on the floor. And I put all the cotton on top of it. Like I didn't even paint the cotton. It's just completely just regular cotton.
So regular cotton, okay.
Yeah, I just put on top of the ring lights. And he's basically he's standing like Michael Jordan, or like he's standing like he's gonna do an uppercut. And I just took the picture face down.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. So this is basically my Ultraman pose is what I call it.
Yep, and it's like going up, and it's really cool.
But if you saw this picture from the side, it looks so stupid if you see it from the side. But from this angle, it worked. Yeah, that's the same thing with the key light. I mean, with the ring light and Instagram editing.
Yeah, that's what you get, like the ring lights and all that stuff. A couple of comments and question here. Oh man, my most favorite pick from Gunpla, the strike with the El Grasper in the clouds. That's from Action Man. The pose is super on point.
Yo, Action Man, that dude can pose, man.
Yeah,
That dude.
He posted the Schwarzritter earlier on, and I was like, okay, all right, you did it justice.
I'm gonna paint a kit. I'm gonna send it to him, and I want him to pose the kit for me. Like,
take photos, but you gotta send it back.
Yeah. No, he can keep it. Yeah, I'll let him keep it. Yeah, I'll let him keep it. Man, I want to see what he. Man, because that's the thing with me. That's my worst skill is posing. Like, I don't care. Because like the more I move it, the more I'm gonna scratch it. So I just don't wanna,
Tell me about it. Like I've done so many scratches already on some of my kits, and I'm just like, ooh.
Yep.
Question here from Jan. Is that like glow tape, Chris? I don't think you used glow tape in this, did you?
Nope. It's just the Instagram editing and the lighting.
Nice. We're gonna talk about this piece, and then we're gonna go on break, and then we're gonna talk a little bit more of your final pieces here. So let's go through the Faz. I love the color scheme, by the way. The dark with the purple and highlights, really cool. So what can you tell me about this build, Chris?
My brother bought this for my birthday. So on that birthday, I got this kit and I got the PG strike, and I was like, "What is going? This is awesome." Yeah, my family's dope.
Yeah, man, look at you. So what's your inspiration for this? Like, where did the colors come from, man?
So my brother bought me this kit, so I was like, I gotta make this represent my brother, and my brother's like a super gamer, so his gaming tag was always Dark Hazard, is his gaming tag. So I was like, Dark Hazard. Oh, I got to black it out. Then I was on Pinterest looking at all the Fazes, and no one has made an all blacked out Faz.
Oh, so interesting. Like, okay.
So I feel like I'm the first. I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm the first to do an all blacked out Faz. Then with the Moon Gundam, I really love that electric candy blue. So I was like, I got to do black and blue on this one and silver.
Nice. And
mecha decals again.
I was gonna say mecha decals on this, but like let's talk about the paints real quick here. Like what type of like color did you use for these ones? Like are they the same brand,
So
or did you go
use-
mix them up?
I use Tamiya gloss black, Tamiya flat black, Mr. Hobby semi-gloss black, Mr. Hobby flat black, Gaia Notes pure black, Gaia Notes flat black.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. And so some of the pieces are gloss, some of the pieces are flat. Like, yeah, I learned that technique from Frosted Snow when she did her MG Sazabi all black.
Oh,
She would
that
make
was so cool.
Yeah, she would make some pieces gloss, some pieces semi-gloss, some pieces matte. So it would like really change the contrast of the black to make it, you can like see the details and stuff.
So for these guys here, the decals, like, where did you did this come with the kit?
Those are Depi decals.
Definitely. Okay, got it. Nice.
I
Wow,
really,
look good.
I really like their decals. So yeah.
I haven't worked with them yet. Like, I've only worked with, because that's all I have. I haven't bought any new decals yet because I don't have any projects that require it yet. But like more and more, like I see people using it on their kits. Like I'm very inclined on getting it. Like,
I bought $60 worth of Mecha decals because when he came on the show and he's like, I got decals, and I was like, oh, I got to support.
Yeah.
So I bought like $60 worth. So I have all the so I use all Depi decals and Mecha decals, and like I can't be more happy with both of those.
Do you find that like they stick on pretty well? Are they too thin, too thick?
They're perfect, to be honest. Like dip in the water, 5 seconds, they slide off, boom.
And no setter? Did you use setters for these guys?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is when I started using the setter and the softer. And here I did another Nico inspired on the chest. You can see I cut the hole out and I put the Star Wars part behind it.
Nice. I might have to get myself some Star Wars just to get some pieces. You guys are
If you
growing
look at the
onto
Star
me
Wars,
right now.
if you look at the Star Wars parts, there's so much detail in there. And then like you hit it with the panel lining, boom, it's over.
No, looking great, man.
Then here I tried a new technique. I double decaled on. If you look at the 04 and the ZZ on the chest, those are double decals. You can see it's gray.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I don't know if some people would never noticed it, but I was like, I like it. But yeah, you could definitely double decal stuff.
So when you
give it
decal first, did you coat it first and then put the other decal on top of it?
I just put the gray down and put the white on top.
Wow. And it held in place. It didn't break.
I did let it dry for though. You do gotta let it dry though. So so what I learned. Oh, I remember now. I messed up the 04 when I put it on. So I was like,
Why?
oh, it's messed up. Like I forgot, like it broke or something. Like when I put it on.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I gotta cover this, and I was like, double decals, crash to create, and I put it on top, then boom, you can't even tell.
And are these metal parts here as well? Like they continued on with those?
Yes, sir. I bought enough to last 10 kits.
Where did you get your metal parts then?
I wonder where. USA Gundam Store. What's funny is actually I didn't even try to buy it from them. I went onto eBay, but USA Gundam Store sells their metal parts on eBay separately.
Oh, I didn't know. So you can't use my discount code though after that.
It's actually cheaper.
Oh really?
I don't know.
Here's another beautiful shot of your Faz. This one is with the cloud effect again. I really love this feel.
Yeah, so it's the same thing from the PG Strike, but this time I was like, let me paint the clouds.
Ah. Okay.
So I just added black. I had a big ass can of primer black, Rust-Oleum. So I just there's little spots everywhere. Then the lights are tea lights. The little tea lights.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just stuck it under the cloud, and that's it.
Wow. It changed the effect altogether. Gave it more depth, more visual.
It took me 5 minutes to make that diode. Like 5 minutes.
Holy cow. That's awesome,
Actually,
man.
Hold on 1 second.
He's gonna go grab it. Did you grab it?
This is basically the tea light. It's a little tea light.
Okay.
Yeah. It is on right now, as you can see. So it's just a little tea light, just like that.
Nice.
You just put it under the cotton and spray paint it, or use your airbrush. That's it. You got fire.
There you go. A couple of tips and tricks here from Gunpla. A couple of more photos of your Faz here. Opening the hatch, revealing some of the painted missiles. That's
I did
what I like
hand
about
paint.
that.
Yeah, I did actually hand paint the blue and the gold on that one, where I got a little bit better with hand painting because Frosted Snow told me to get enamel paints for
enamel
hand
is
painting.
probably the best
Yeah.
for on top.
So this is the first time I got enamel, and I was like, God, I should have listened to her.
Nice. Again, well done on your custom work on this double Z Faz full armor.
And then you can
double
see
Z.
like on the burnt effect on the barrel, it's too big. It should be just on the tip, but I made it the
Yeah.
whole barrel. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Again, lots of like overall feel is there, man. Like I love the symmetry of colors.
thank
But
you,
also
sir.
I love the asymmetrical of the weapon system. You have the big cannon here, you have the twin rifle, like the cockpit gun, as I call it. It's kind of weird because like the cockpit is there.
I remember building that, and I was like, man, this thing is ugly. Like, what am I building? Like, this is like the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Like, that's like probably the gun I hate the most. Like, I don't know, it looks weird. Like, I don't like it at all.
All right, sounds good. Let's bring it back a little, guys. Let's bring it back to here. Again, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, welcome to AO Mecha Live. We have Chris here, gunpla joining us. We're gonna do a quick quick break, just to freshen up. We'll be right back after these commercials with more work from Chris and more. Actually, before we go to the commercial, let's do a quick look at what's going on here. From Jan at YouTube, when the wifey buys you Gunpla is a keeper for sure. Let's see here. Thanks again. The Ultraman poses is divine. Nice decals from Gem Wolf. Owen is saying burning oily clouds. Though I thought when you wave cotton over tea lights, you get actual fire. Color separation on the blue is something I like. That is from Adrian. Awesome stuff. Guys, we're gonna do a quick break. We're gonna be back here with more with Chris, so stay tuned, all right?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ariel from AO Mecha. I just want to let you guys know about all my other social media outlets if you haven't had a chance to check them out at facebook.com/AOMecha, on YouTube, youtube.com/AOMecha, on Instagram, instagram.com/AO_Mecha, on Twitter, at AO_Mecha, and on Discord, fairly new. That one is AO_Mecha, #3414. Anyways, hope to hear from you guys. Through any of those platforms, feel free to DM me or PM me, as well as emailing me. My email is aomecha.info@gmail.com. Just want to let you guys know that this episode is brought to you by USA Gundam Store. Please check them out, www.usagundamstore.com, and save on your purchases when you use my discount code AOMecha10. All right, let's get back to the show and see what's going on here.
All right, welcome back, guys. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome to AO Mecha Feature Builder episode. We're joined by Chris over here at Atlanta, Gunpla. How you doing, Chris? Still holding up? Are we still good?
I'm good, bro. I could be here all night. Remember, there's nothing new for me, so I'm seasoned.
Seasoned veteran right here. Speaking of seasoned, let's take a look at what's next on deck. We have the 00XN Riser. Wow.
Damn.
Love this kit.
Damn.
Okay, so get this. I still have mine packed and sealed. First release edition. And oh my god, like I'm just looking at your build here and it looks dope AF. And this is the oh my god, it did come with the full riser with the XN parts attached on top of it. Right. So the last time I built go on.
00XN riser, yeah.
The last time I built an XN riser was the high grade, and I had to get the Yeki add-ons for that, which costed almost like the same amount as the kit when I bought it. So let's do a walkthrough. What did you do for this kit, man?
So this was my second snap build ever. It was this kit, and I ruined this kit. There's like the nubs on it is so horrible. It's so bad.
So you're telling me I shouldn't be building it then, or like just be careful with the nub marks?
No, it's an amazing kit. It was just my second kit. I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
But my theory is always go big or go home. So that was the biggest Gundam kit at the time. You know, with the big ass backpacks. I was like,
yep, I
got to build this. So, but it sat in the box for like 8 months as a snap build.
Yeah.
And I think 2 months ago I was like, I'm ready to tackle this and knock it out the park. And yeah, I went. That build was really fun. I really enjoyed that build. What
can you tell us about the build? Like, what would you say is your favorite part of like building this kit?
This was the first build where I didn't change any colors really. I was just like, I'm just gonna do the original colors except for the yellow. I was like, I'm not doing any yellow. I just whatever parts were yellow, I made red, and that was it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and that was it really. And I just did basically just the basic highlighting on it. I did very little scribing. I didn't do any metal parts on this. It was just, dude, it was so much work, man. And this kit was very difficult because it's transforming. There's so many moving parts, and
I love
Hey,
this
look at the
silhouette. I was gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
like the part separators that you get for this color separation is really well done. Is this piece here separate from the blade, or is it all one piece?
it's actually separate.
Okay.
I broke the. It's like a little blue piece. I broke that thing in like 8 different places.
Oh
I had to
no.
I had to super glue it on there.
Oh my god. And again, guys, it's okay to super glue fix stuff. Things happen along the way, so if you can
Crash
make it
and
work,
create, man.
keep continuing. Keep continuing. We do have a hydrate redeem here from Randy, so thank you, Randy, for that. All the way from Philippines. How are you today, man? Oh, you got water. Look at that. I'm running low. I gotta get water next.
On that break time. That on this build too, I ordered a bunch of pirate stickers from Deppy Decal. You can see on the right thigh.
Oh yeah,
The-
here
the
we go.
little pirate.
Yeah.
So I've been putting that pirate sticker on every single build lately. I don't know why. I just like the pirate sticker. So
Shout out to Amish Space Pirate. I think you're calling here. I think gunpla is definitely part of your crew if you allow him to become a pirate. Let's continue on with this one. So that's really cool. What did you do for the green here? Is that still the sticker inside, or did you do something with it?
I actually messed the sticker up because I was such a noob trying to put it on that there is no sticker. So it's just the clear part with matte over it.
Nice.
So it's
And it
kind
turned out
of,
really
it's kind
well,
of,
yeah.
it's kind of like hazy kind of looking. So I like it. I like the matte look.
Very nice. So the next couple, this one is one of your newer ones. I remember seeing this one, your Providence Gundam
It's like
Master
two
Grade.
builds. Yeah, 2 builds ago, I believe.
Yeah, holy cow. Like you built more and painted more in a year than I did ever.
Oh,
So you're already like, man, you're like a powerhouse of like speed painting. All right, this one very different in color scheme, a lot brighter, lots more reds I noticed, and a lots more blue. So what can you tell me about this build, man?
I wanted to do the same thing, put all the skills that I've learned and, combine them all together. And, I did the red frame. So I was like, let me do the candy blue frame.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, I remember. So Salty Robot, he's doing the Krulin book project. I don't know if you heard of it. I had, oh, here it is. So he did this little book project where he took,
Right,
yeah, so and the theme of the project was something blue.
Can you show that book again one time, Chris?
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
There you guys. And that's available online as well for purchase, right?
Yeah, so Salty was like, hey, it's just a blue theme. So I was like, blue theme, blue candy frame. Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, very noticeable on the blues in the inner frame here. Looking, oh no, I'm in the wrong window. There we go. Let's bring it back here. I was looking at the back legs here.
Yep.
Lots of blue here. Did you use
Yeah.
the metallic blues, or did you go with the silver and then clear blue?
This is actually, to me, a clear blue. Is that blue? It's actually a acrylic blue.
And for the red parts here, like, are these decals?
It's Deppy decals.
They came. Oh, but this is specific for this kit, though, right?
Yes. Yeah. You have to order it separately from them. It was only like $6, so I was like,
Yeah.
I know, I got it. It was
Why
worth
not?
it. Then this one, what else did I do on this one? Oh, this is the first time I ordered. They're called basically upgraded detail parts, is what they're called. They're like little tiny 3D printed parts.
Ah.
And so see the chest piece, like that little gold piece. Yeah, that's
This
a
guy right
3D
here.
printed. Yeah, if you look on the shoulder, see the little with the silver and that's
This
a
one
3D
right here?
printed part. Yeah. So I
There's
got all
also
these
the
little
Zap
extra.
stuff over here. Is that
Yep.
one too? Right.
Yep, that's one as well. So
Wow.
that's the first time I used those little like upgraded detail parts, and I love them. They're amazing.
Wow, looking great here, man. Continue on with some of this, like a couple of more shots on this one. What did you do anything different in this kit that you would say, hey, like this is something new I'm trying for this?
Just the upgraded detail parts, and I did a massive amounts of hand painting on the backpack.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I did a lot of hand painting on it.
Looking
And
great.
everyone
here.
should go buy that kit. That kit is amazing. I love that. That kit is amazing.
I have this on my backlog as well.
Hey, at least you have it. At least
I'm
you have
so
it.
embarrassed to say, like my backlog collection, guys, is like ridiculous. That's why I have backlog builder for that and building it.
There's nothing
Again,
wrong with that. Hey, at least you have it. That's all that matters. You'll build
what
it
did you
one
think?
day.
What do you think of the suit though? Do you like the Providence? Like based on the show, like does this bring nostalgic memories for you?
I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite suits. Like that's why I built it. I was like, after I built the Freedom, then I built the Justice. I was like, I gotta build the Providence.
Nice. Jan is saying that like I use these cloud tricks for my GTS builds. Thanks again, Chris. And
Welcome, bro.
Texi Doe, I love the backpack. Yeah, the backpack for the Providence is very, very unique. I love this, but like to be honest, if I was to choose between the Providence and the what's the Seed Destiny version of it?
I forgot the name.
Legend.
Yeah, Legend. Yeah.
The Legend Gundam. I think I like the Legend Gundam more, just because like it has that beam, the 2 rifles that goes up.
Is
But
there a master grade of it yet or no?
no, not yet. It's just the high grade still. So
I'm pretty
but
sure
yeah,
once I build the master grade, I probably like the Legends better. 'Cause usually when I build the kit, I end up liking it better once I build it.
Yeah, the thing is like I love the design. The silhouette on this is really well done as well. Like I love this part, the leg part of the Providence, because like it's you know it's gonna be a heavy tank. When I saw this, I was
yeah.
like, this reminds me of the GPO2 versus the GPO1 if the strike was, or the strike freedom was the GPO1, because the silhouette is definitely different. Like this is built for like tanking pretty much.
Dude, it's a solid kit too, man. I love it.
Wow, awesome. Well, thanks for sharing this. Let's go to the next. Oops, these ones are sideways.
They're flying.
There we go. There we go. A couple of, and the base here continuing on with the decals as well for this.
Deppy Decals had that little decal, so I just threw it on the base. Like they made it for the base. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know. So
That's cool. I like that. The thing is, like, I thought about doing a design on my computer and getting it like printed off vinyl and then just cutting it. But like, if they have decals,
hey, bro, you know Tim, bro, you got the hookup, man. You need to take advantage. Tim's a master at printing those decals. You know all
talk to him
about it.
about some of that. Yeah. Next up here, we're swinging back to another Sazabi. So you did a black Sazabi RG before. This one now is the master grade version. Verka Sazabi, looking really great, looking very stock colors. Are you going for the stock color feel on this one?
This one is I wanted to do the candy red on it, so I just went candy red on it. Basically, I didn't do any different tones. I just did candy red on it, and I would do a little bit of highlighting with the metallic silver, as you can see on the chest. I made it like kind of silver.
Let's take a look at this right here.
Yeah, so like the very middle of the chest is silver, and I made it blend into the red.
Nice.
I painted this kit probably 8 different times over.
Why is that?
Because I wanted to make it perfect, so I just kept repainting, like. Because before it was all glossy.
Why wasn't it sticking though? What wasn't sticking with it?
Oh no! This was like my 3rd kit I airbrushed.
Okay.
So over time, I just kept coming back to it. Then this is when I made it all matte.
I was gonna say it's matte finish. Like it doesn't have any that shine.
And the decals on it are horrible. Like I messed those up so bad.
Are they Delphi decals as well, or these are like the Bandai ones?
The cheap knockoffs. Because I wanted to get the gold decals. Yeah, they're horrible.
I saw some peel-offs over here. What's going on there, buddy?
I just suck. This was like my 3rd month or 2nd month still into the game. Then I recently came back to this kit a couple months ago and added resin to it.
Is this the one you converted or converting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I added the backpack and everything. The pictures will come up.
Yeah. Nice. Again, this is Zombie looking well, and then you have the cloud background happening there again.
Oh yeah. Then I took the little the runners, the clear runner parts, and I just hit it with a lighter, bent it.
Oh, for the flight effect of these guys.
Yeah, that's just the green the green runner, free.
Wow,
free. Good. Yeah, I love that kit. Everyone needs to get a master grade Sazabi, like everybody.
So funny story about this.
Oh god, here we go. You don't even have one, do you? Get out of here. Go.
I had 2. Had 2. One I bought it because it was on sale, so I kept it. Then I'm like, I'm never gonna build it, so I sold it. I bought another one, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna build it now. Nico came over, and he's like, I need a Sazabi, and I'm like, do you need a Sazabi? He's like, yeah, I have a Sazabi. So I sold, I think one of my Sazabi to Nico, So he has one of my. Now
Oh, I want to see him build one.
now
I want to see him build one.
Now that I am like jonesing for all these like narrative stuff and like like the new I have the Vercon U on backlog again. Oh my god, I have so many backlogs, guys.
That kit's amazing as well.
Yeah, I wanted to get the matching Zazabi Vercon, but it's sold out everywhere. And I think the only person that I know that has one unbuilt probably is Nico. So.
Like, hey, you want to sell that back?
I thought about it. You
might have given some interest for holding it for me.
I know. I was gonna say just like, hey, thanks for holding it for me, bro. Can you hook a brother up kind of deal, right? So.
I'll throw it in HG or something.
I'll trade something for it at this point, man. Let's talk about this guy right here. So this here, details on the gun. Love it.
So it's still the same kit, but then I bought the conversion resin kit for it. So the resin conversion had the upgrade on the gun, had the upgrade on the ankles, and the upgrade on the boosters.
Nice. Yeah, I love the boosters on this one. That's supposed to have been a paint though, man. Holy cow. Is it one piece or multiple?
It's all separate pieces, every single one.
Wow. And the gun also is the resin conversion, or is this the stock?
Oh yeah, no, it's a resin conversion. Now, like this is like my second tip at resin. So when you get resin, you really have to there's a lot of preparation in it to where you have to sand it perfectly, make every single line perfectly straight. So that's what I learned from this, is that there's so many mistakes in my sanding here. But yeah.
Did you fill in the gaps with putty as well? Like how was the mold on that?
I used super glue and kept it moving. I didn't want to wait the 24 hours for the putty to dry.
Right.
And this is my second resin kit, so I'm like, I'm not gonna do a great job. I just need to get it done.
Sorry, give me 1 second. It's still loading. I think these are the raw files we were talking. I don't know, something up with that, but they were oriented.
Yeah.
Here's a quick look at the back. Again, love the color separations on this one. What kind of gold did you use for this?
That's alkylil gold, I believe.
Nice. And here's some details again for the resin.
Yeah, see that little green sticker? It's from that's from my little reflective tape. That little green stickers.
Ah, nice. No, it looks really cool, man.
I love those boosters. I absolutely love the boosters on the Sazabi.
For those guys that are trying to get into using resin, what are some of your tips or wise words that you could part with these guys?
Make sure you wear your protection, your mouth covering, because resin is super toxic and it smells like crap.
Oh really?
It smells. But you want to go on eBay and buy you a little resin kit like this, like a gun.
Why?
So I bought this.
Okay.
I bought this for $20. It's a little resin gun, and it's it's a good practice, to get familiar with resin, because you have to super glue all these parts together. Nothing snaps together. Everything has to be glued. So then learning how to glue parts that have been painting is not fun, because if the super glue messes up, it's gonna fuck your whole paint job, and you gotta start over. Then the part might get stuck together. So so you really have to. Resin's fun, so I always recommend that you start with that gun. Buy
How
a small
about for
resin
painting
gun.
though? Do you need any type of special preparation for the surfaces before people do resin?
You actually have to wash it, because it has the injection molds on it. So you have to wash it in Purple Power, or what I'll do is I learned this from Kevin Models. I know everyone knows him.
Yep, Kev is great. Yeah.
But he told me to put it in my ultrasonic cleaner for 30 minutes.
Wow.
And I did that, and I had no issues at all with the paint sticking to the resin.
Is it because there's a coat on top, the release coat?
It's the release mold, whatever. Yeah. Because Bandai doesn't use it anymore because they're so advanced. But with the resin, they have to use the release mold.
Oh man, yeah, looking great here. Again, the Zazabi is one amazing kit. I hope to rebuild one of these someday.
I can't wait till I build it again. I've been thinking about building it again because I love that kit that much.
Let's see a couple of comments here on Twitch. Legend has way more Dragoons than the Providence, and the Legend is like the pipeless version of the Providence. Oh, okay. Right. I got one too, but I built mine and modifying it still. Nice. And apparently Owen did some drunken posting. I don't know where he posted that, but now I'm kind of scared. Thank you very much for that.
Keep your pants on.
Over here on YouTube, from let's see, Texi Doe. Looks like something you would find in a temple. Yeah, with all like the things in the back. I think Texi's referring to the backpack on the Providence. Yes, you sold it to me. That's from Nicholas Tejada Sanchez. I'll sell it for you for 500. Yeah, okay, but forget the MGEX unicorn and build the Providence aerial way better. Okay, well, we could put that Providence on. Well,
no. Do the unicorn. I want to see the pretty lights. I want to see the pretty lights.
I want to see the pretty lights. I think starting this Monday will be phase 1 of 3. So I'm trying to like make a banner for that one that would be like everything is in gray, but it gets colored every time we complete it. So I don't know how it's gonna work yet, but it'll be posting that shortly. Awesome stuff here on the Zazabi. Let's just continue on. The next one here is the Curios. Again, 00 fan here. I love the Curios, but I have not had my I don't have this yet. This is something I don't have a kit. Finally, a kit that I don't have yet. Also, the Dynamis, I don't have that one, but because I'm waiting for.
This kit's amazing. Top 5. This kit.
Really?
Like the engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, the engineering on it is amazing. I could transform this kit and it won't scratch none of the paint. So that's how I know it's legit. Then this one, I did the same thing. I was like, let me do or I'm from Georgia. Georgia's fruit is the peach.
Yeah,
so
it
I was
is.
like,
you're my peach.
Yeah. so I was like, let me do Oh man, I love those sounds.
I know. I'm getting used to these ones. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Sorry. Go on, Peaches.
Very good. But yeah, I did the same concept. I wanted to try, put all the skills together, put the upgraded parts, put the ply pays. I said ply pays, do the scribing.
I love the
decals.
fades that you did on this one here. But like, did you add gray after, or is this the gray underneath it?
Actually that's black underneath it. It's just the orange makes it kind of grayish when you like blend it in.
Got it.
Actually, that is I used Nazca frosted flat black. Was that? So it's kind of like grayish black.
Got it. And for the center here, is that lights?
Yeah, that's the LED inside.
Does it come with LED?
But no, you have to buy it separate. It's like that little, the little whatever light.
Oh, okay. Ah, nice. Okay.
But I matte coat over the blue clear, so that's why it looks hazy like that. It's not just like
That's what happens on that. So Curios, again, very, very cool kit. I definitely want, but like I see a little bit of like modifications and add-ons to this. Walk us through some of the parts that you use.
If you see the chest part, those are all the upgraded detail parts where I put some inside the vent, I put some on the outside. Then I even had some on the inside too. There's little vents. Then on the gun, I added a bunch of extra pipes.
Yeah, I really dig these guys here. Looking awesome.
Those are all, those cost like $5. You get like 30 upgraded detail parts. And you just paint them silver, paint them gold, and you just throw them on the kit, and it completely changes.
Paint them separately and then attach it to the kit? Or did you mask it?
I paint them separately and then super glue them on. You just got to be really careful when you super glue them. And what I would do is I would like kind of like sand it where I was going to paint, like sand off the paint where I'm going to glue it so it sticks better. But you got to be really careful. Like,
oh yeah, no. The thing is like when that thing contacts, it bonds. Like you're going to peel off a good chunk of it if you don't do it right.
And this one has a bunch of like Deppy decals and a bunch of Mecha decals on it. I like to mix them.
Let's talk about the shield real quick. I love the pattern that you did here. Like, are these decals as well on top of like paint separation and then decals on top, right?
And scribing. Scribing. So I did the color separation with the scribing.
Right on.
No, that kit is really good. I recommend everybody get that kit. You can just like shake it and it doesn't even move. Like it's solid.
How is the transformation sequence in this one? Like I know it could go into like the flight mode, right?
It's easy. The engineering is amazing on it. Like the parts don't even like touch each other when you do it.
What would you say? Is there anything wrong or like something that you would warn people about this kit if they're thinking of building it?
Nope. That's basically almost a perfect kit. That one.
Oh, high scores.
Oh yeah, I give it a 10.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I give it a 10.
I give it an 11 for the orange.
I had 0 issues with it. Oh yeah.
And it
I don't like orange either, but I was like, I gotta do orange on this one just cause, yeah.
Nice. No, you did it well done because like I love the shading, the highlights, and all that stuff. Especially the crown here, the V-fin. Love this color effect on that one. And yeah, I'm working on mine too, and I'm debating whether to switch the V-fin into like a full orange like that, because like right now it's black on mine. But yeah, looking good. Like I haven't built it yet, but like it's something definitely on the works.
Yeah, you'll definitely like it.
And again, using the same, is this a new base or are you using the same base from before?
I have like 30 bases, so each one has their own base, basically.
Right on, nice. All right, the next part here, couple of more shots of the Curios. Again, really good kit. I love this little highlights here. So for those guys that are not so well into doing fades and all that stuff, what kind of like advice you would give them if they're using their airbrush and how to achieve this kind of fade?
So what you want to do is you want to do a black base primer coat. So that way it's nice and black. Then you just want to highlight the middle of the piece. So if it's a square, you're only going to paint in the middle and leave all the edges around it black. Then you just slowly start to, spread the paint out to where you get to the very edge.
Right.
Yeah. Then it looks like you pre-shaded it, but you're really not pre-shading it. Because pre-shading is an extra step. I don't want to do that extra step. So I just want to go right into it. And it's just practice too, man. You just really have to just practice blending the colors.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay to come back too, because like if you like, that's I usually have two colors. Like when I'm doing that, like the darker part, the lighter part, and I would coat sometimes like overcoat it with light and then go back with the darker.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then go back. So don't be afraid to like layer it, because like for as long as you're like thinned it nicely, I think application wait between application, because you don't want them to like while they're wet to like mush, because like sometimes the effects is not really that great.
I know with lacquer, at least an hour with lacquer, at least.
Yeah. Awesome stuff here. Again, the Curios looking great, guys. Don't forget to check it out on his Instagram. The next one here, we're talking about resin. We've been talking about resin. This is some of your latest pieces now. You obviously like resin. What are the next couple of photos are
Actually,
are from?
I hate resin.
Why do you say that? Why do you hate resin, man?
It's so much work. Like, it's just all the lines are crooked, like it's warped, like yeah, it's just a lot of work. But
yeah.
I love the results, so that's why I've been messing with the resin, because the end results is worth all the work.
Absolutely. Just a quick comment here from Space Pirate. That Curios is on fire. So
Thank you,
shout
sir.
out to that. And Shatria Ghost, Sazabi looks like hopping. It's like hang on. Sazabi looks like it's hopping in a video game. Oh, that's from the comment from the Sazabi earlier on. Yeah, it's really popping out, man. Love it. So the next couple of ones, these are your newer ones. So like you're working, this is your current kit right now. Can you walk us through what your thought process, your color scheme, and what you're working on, man?
So as you saw from the previous picture, like everything is yellow. So like I have to mask every single, like the shield is completely yellow, the whole shield. So I had to mask every single detail on that shield. And yeah, masking is a lot of fun, as a lot of people know.
What kind of tape do you use to mask your stuff, by the way?
Just a regular, like the hobby tape, I guess, the yellow tape.
Is it the Tamiya one, like the super thin one?
Yeah. Like this stuff, like the yellow tape, the regular.
Right. I have the exact same one actually here. Like, look, put yours up.
Yeah, touch me.
Tape buddies, touch it.
Then like
awesome.
with this book, it actually teaches you a lot in this book. Like this book is worth itself.
Does it have like instructions of where to tape and how to tape it too, or like?
So basically what it told me to do is all the lines are like 1.25 scribe lines, maybe 1.5.
Right.
And the book tells you to do to 0.2 to make the lines a little wider to help with the masking. And I was like, I'm a noob. I'm making it 0.3.
Is it in English or is it translated or
It's
not
translated.
Okay.
It's translated. Okay. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna do 0.3 to make my panel lines thicker. And
right.
I don't know. I think it turned out beautifully. Like I love the way. Because if you look at the shield lines, they're a lot thicker, but it looks. I don't know. I think it looks a lot better.
No, I love it. I love the purple and all the accent on this one. Holy cow, like a lot of details and like lots of layers going on to this.
That was 8 different masking coats. So I had to mask that thing 8 times to do that.
What did you start with? Lighter colors or darker colors when you're doing this?
So this one I primed it all gray. And yeah, I started with all the grays first. Then I did the black, then I did the white, then I did the purple very last. because that purple is a crystal. It's clear crystal purple from Mr. Hobby.
Nice. And similar here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just like I say, like this is the backpack portion of the high new, because like I remember seeing this one here. That's where the funnels would be connecting, right?
Yep.
But this guy right here, that's a unicorn.
Funny story. So I lost the piece that goes there. It's a little red circle that goes right in there. I lost it. I don't know where it's at. So I was like, well, time to create. So I was like, hey, I saw the V fin. Like that thing was just sitting on my desk, and I was like, let me use it. Fuck it. And I just put it in there. And yeah, there you go.
Nice. So it starts off with gray, and then you kind of
funny
just
story though. It broke off. If you can see here, it broke off.
Oh no! Are you gonna put it back?
I don't know. We'll see what I don't know. We'll see. I might just try to make that circle, because this is like a little circle piece. I might just try to make it out of pie plates later.
So a couple of comments here from Adrian. The details on the new Gundam weapons can say is top notch. The pic shows Chris significant growth in Gundam modeling. Yeah, this whole show is just like a bit of progress of like growing from like someone that just was interested in mecha and hobby to full on dude production level work here. Amazing stuff. Also Syncresis, Cass Adams is joining us here on Twitch. That purple shading on the shield is sweet, and yeah, she knows her stuff, so that's high compliments, man, right there. Cass, how are you doing tonight?
I'm honored. Thank you.
Hero here, why is there a Xeon logo on there? Yeah, what is this, Chris? What's going on here?
So when I ordered this kit, right?
Or should I call you Nicholas Tejada Sanchez?
they gave me the wrong decals in the kit.
No.
Yeah. They gave me so they gave me like a bunch of Xeon decals, and I was like, screw it, I'm gonna use it.
It's the Easter egg that everybody hunts down for when people are doing the decal work. Cause like I noticed also, I was gonna point this out, but like on your Providence, I saw Galahorn decal on the left cab, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to call him out on this one, man, but like I'm gonna go on that.
I did that on purpose to see who would notice.
Oh yeah, no, I point out Nico's flaws all the time, but like yeah, no, the thing is like decals, like it depends. Like if you just like it because of the color and all that, go for it, man. But like there are gonna be those like nitpickers that are like, yeah, you didn't do it in the right universe. It's fun. It's just this is a hobby, man. Don't take it too seriously.
I totally respect the elitist. Like you have to have them though. They gotta,
From Space Pirate here, my Strike Freedom resin kit has Xeon decals as well. See, you're not the only one. That's awesome. Not awesome, but like, hey, you're not the only one. Put a Decepticon decal in there. See if anybody finds out.
I don't know if you noticed, but I like to use a lot of decals too. So I'll just get in the zone and I'll just start throwing decals to everywhere. Like
dude, you could spend a whole day just doing decals. Like I'm saving decals for like that Saturday morning when it's like all chill, do nothing, and then it's just like mindless cut paste kind of thing.
And then with this build, I'm trying a new style. I'm trying to do like with the way the Asians do it, to where they do piece by piece. So like that piece is completely done. Like I don't have to, I might go back and touch it up a little bit, but it's basically done. Like
I go color by color when I do my builds.
That's how I used to do it. Yeah. But with the resin, it's a lot better for you to, because you get too overwhelmed. Right. Yeah. And
you don't want to paint all the purple in one shot. So finish off what you can, because at least then you could focus on part separation. But like, when you're coloring like multiple colors like this, like, is it all in your head, or do you write it down? Do you sketch it out? Like, how do you maintain what color goes where? I
normally just freestyle it. I just look at it and like get a feel. But for this one, I've been following the book basically.
Okay.
Like I'm like doing it like maybe 75% to the book, but I'm still trying to like. Dude, this guy had in this book it's 25 colors he's using. I don't have all the colors.
Oh man,
he's using 10 different grays on this build in this book.
Yeah, like, I don't think I'd be able to follow that much grays.
So I was like, I got 5 grays. I'm gonna stick to the 5 grays in the gunmetal, so I'm good with that.
Nice. There's a new set of photos. Okay, that's the last piece for the resin. Quick comment here from Kaz. Get your nerd glasses on when you're looking at those decals. Yeah, you gotta get like the fine-tuning ones. Oh yeah. The next couple of ones I think are glam shots. I'm not sure if they're in order, but we were looking at this earlier on for your the Barbados Barbie build, and this one has like all those paint separations, like the masking, right?
Yeah, because this one was it was gloss coat, but then I made it flat. Then I actually added some extra decals on it. And I made that little back thing behind it, like the meteor explosion thing. I made that like in 30 minutes because I was bored, and yeah.
It looks great, man. I like the what type of color paint did you use for this guy here? The background.
It's just Rust-Oleum primer black with a little bit of like metallic silver highlighted over it.
Did you do
like
hand paint with those guys?
No, not at all. That diorama is so huge. It's literally 24 inches by 24 inches, the back wall.
Wow. Holy cow.
It's huge. Yeah, it's huge.
The next one here, I guess we're talking about some of your like diorama background here, right?
Yeah, that's the wall and the meteor little explosion thing.
And you just chipped it like.
Mm-hmm. So those I just made like little spikes, and I combined all the spikes together. So I have like that's probably about like 30 different spikes, all combined together. Because I wanted to make the effect like it's coming out the ground, like a meteor, or I don't know.
No, it looks good. It's very like off-world kind of feel, right?
Do you know what Plasti Dip is?
No, what's that?
It's basically so a lot of people, the car people, they'll spray paint their rims. It's called Plasti Dip, and it's like basically spray paint plastic.
Oh.
So you'll spray paint your rims. Then when you're done, you can just peel the plastic off, and it doesn't damage your rims at all. So you can change your colors every single day by spraying the plastic.
What? That's crazy.
It's like liquid rubber, I guess you would say. So I sprayed the plastic.
Liquid rubber before. Yeah.
So that's basically what it is. So I sprayed the liquid rubber all over the diorama, and it ended up melting the foam to where it made like all those gashes,
those ridges, and all that stuff for it.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wow, I have to check that out. I might have to ask you for a link of a copy of like where I could get that.
Yeah, let me know.
Last part here again. This is a photo of your PG strike, right?
Yep.
Holy cow!
Every single part, painted. Yep, every single part.
Did you paint this by color too, or did you go piece by piece?
This one I did by color by color. The high new resin kit I'm working on now is the only one I'm doing part by part.
Nice.
I'm trying to be like Kevin Models, man. You know, trying to be like the resin master.
Kevin is a beast, man. That guy paints customs. Like, shout out if you're in the chat right now. But like, Kev,
he's asleep right now, knowing him.
All right, fine. When he watches this next time,
he's over in Asia sleeping.
Awesome. I think that is the last portion of our show and tell. Why don't we swing back here? Chris, holy cow, like that was a lot of journey, but like thinking about the time you started to where you are now, that's like such a big growth span. Like that's crazy.
Basically 1 year. Yeah, 1 year basically.
So a couple of questions for you. You probably used a whole bunch of stuff to date, experimented with a lot of stuff. What would you say is like your top 3 tools that you would use?
Number 1 is airbrush. Number 2 are my chisels.
And what kind of chisels do you use for your scribes?
BMC and MadWorks.
Nice.
Then number 3 would have to be, let me see, my alligator clips.
You know what? It's such oversight on some people because I run out of alligator clips sometimes when I'm painting.
I have 300.
Yo, you want to send some my way?
I will. I remember when I started, I only bought 50, and I was like, I ran out. I need more, and I just bought 250. I was like, I'm not running out of gator clips. Like,
dude, I'm working with only 30, and I have to swap them every time, man.
Oh yeah, my Epion, I painted it by hand, where I would paint half of it and let it dry, and the other half, and paint the other.
Oh my god, that sounds painful.
I didn't know until I forgot. I saw someone's video, and they had the gator clips. And I was like, man, I'm an idiot.
So here's a question though, like if you have only been painting for a year, have you entered any competitions this year?
Funny story, there's a hobby store called Hobby Town. It's like the biggest corporate hobby store. They're all over America. They had a competition recently, and I entered my Providence in it. And I got an email back, hey, you've won Hobby Town's under 18 competition. They're like, this is the best kids model we have ever seen. I was like, I'm 39 years old.
Oh my god. I was gonna say,
I was like, I did not enter the kids. I was like, yeah, I promise you, I did not enter the kids battle. Like, you're gonna have to give it to somebody else. Like,
Did you know it was under 18, or you didn't know?
They had the adult and the kids competition, but I guess for some reason, I don't know, either I fucked up or they messed up, and beep. But hey, I won. I guess.
Congratulations, you beat a whole bunch of kids. How do you feel about that?
Hey, some of those kids are good though. Have you seen the GBWC kids? They would smoke me right now.
Oh no, the thing is, Japan is a different. I was gonna ask you about, like, what will your experience be, like, with competitions and whatnot.
It sucks for us over here, because like I got to meet like Frosted Snow and a bunch of other Asian builders. And they have such the advantage over us on the West Coast. Like they have all the tools, they have all the paint, they just have everything, and we over here with nothing. We have to wait 6 weeks to get a part. It's like
and that's if we're lucky, right?
Yeah, I feel like we're at a big disadvantage compared to everybody else.
Do you see yourself entering contests or competitions in like real life, or like even online in the future?
I would love to do it in person, because like I've always done competitions in person. So I would love to go and show my models and stuff and do it.
Have you been to in person, or like any of the conventions that had? Oh, okay.
Nope, nothing.
Wow.
But yet I was judging on GTS. So bad.
This guy knows what's going on. Let's see here. So I guess a couple of words, if you can, for people that are starting the hobby, getting into the hobby, or even just thinking about picking up the hobby. What can you tell these guys, how they should approach it, or how they can approach it?
So basically, this hobby is for you. So you have to build for you. So don't go on Instagram and Facebook and look at other people's builds and like, man, I wish my build looked like. No, you got to build for yourself. And in time, your skills will get better. Everyone gets better if you commit to it. So my biggest thing is, if you want to be an amazing painter, you have to commit, and you really have to put the time in. Like, absolutely. I spent 5 hours a day painting. Like this paint, every single day for last year, I probably have painted. I missed 7 days last year where I didn't paint.
Oh, 7 days now. You're not a real painter. Get out of here. We're done.
Yeah. If I'm not painting, I'm either scribing or I'm trying to customize a part. Like you have to really practice your craft every single day. Then the Japanese way, you have to live by this rule: is one step at a time. So if you have to paint 10 different colors and you're worried about you paint one color, one part at a time, and just worry about making that one part perfect. Keep your focus on that. Yeah, don't go. You can't get. You'll get anxiety. You'll get overwhelmed. You just gotta do one step at a time.
Awesome. And yeah, hopefully people get into the hobby as well. Again, for those people that want to follow you more, or like want to see more of your work, where can they find you? Like, where's the spots you guys tend to have your stuff?
Gunpla on all social medias. Twitch. Or actually, I'm not on Twitch, but YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, and all of them just Gunpla.
Nice. And that links.
I'm too old to be a streamer, man.
Whoa. No one ask my age, all right? That's what's happening. Let's go. No one can guess my age, so we're good.
Hey, you're getting paid to do it, so you're good.
I'm getting paid? Since when? Oh my god.
You get paid in love, bro. You get paid in love.
And love is what you showed in your hobby and your kits, man. Like, I really love the journey. Thank you so much for sharing that. Stay after the show, I guess. We're going to talk a little bit more. But do you have any final words for our audience tonight? Actually, before we do that, final words, I just want to say shout out to everybody here. Nicholas Tejada Sanchez. We got Yan Yavenko. We got Geo Builds. And let's see here. Gunpla Parrot. We got Texi. We got Ronaldo. We got Kyle, we got Gketo, Neon Wave. And I'm sorry if I missed some of your names. Haven Torres, over at YouTube. Choco Falcon was earlier on was here. David, all the way in Singapore. Awesome builder, guys. Check him out as well. Over at Twitch, we had Space Pirate, we have Cass, we had Tigress, we had Owen, we got Gemwolf. We had Seth earlier on, Meg earlier on. Again, lots of chats, guys. Cool. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is like episode 1 of 2021 with Chris here, Gunpla. What do you want to have any final words for our audience here?
Don't forget to catch AO Mecha live on YouTube. He's on Twitch 2 streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, which is today. Woo woo.
Right on. And Chris, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. It was definitely to me it's inspiring. Just look at like that much short time, dedication, and focus on your builds, man. I really wish you the best. I'm gonna be continuing following you. That like I can't wait to see what you come up with. I can't wait to see that new resin completed, man. So do you have a target date when that's gonna be completed?
Probably another month. I should be done.
I thought you were gonna say about tomorrow, because if you're painting 12 hours a day, you should be freaking done by now, right? So
no, dude, the masking was taking forever. Like I spend more time masking than anything on that kit. So
right
but,
on.
hey
Also,
man, I do want to say though, man, thank you, AO. Like I really appreciate you, man, what you're doing for the community. Like you're it's really awesome.
oh no, thank you, man. All right, guys. Well, that's it for Gunpla Razzi for now. Hope to have you back in the show in the future. We'll talk some
Anytime,
more
brother.
on that. And again, wish you the best of luck with your hobby, your goals, man. I hope 2021 is your year, man. Own it. Can't wait to see what you build next, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, Razzi, we'll talk in a bit, man. Yeah.
Peace.
Okay, guys, so that was episode 8, season 2 here at AO Mecha live feature builder Gunpla Razzi. Christopher Van News. Don't forget to check him out on his socials. All of it is in the description below. And what's it called? What are we gonna have next? We have so much stuff planned for you this coming year. I'm working on something really new that's gonna be launching in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks, in about 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. More announcements on that to come. This Monday is a new backlog builder episode, and I think we're gonna start with the MGEX Unicorn. I've been planning to do that for a while now, so we're gonna kick that off this year. And again, feature builder next week. Again, Saturday, 9 p.m. Don't forget to catch that. New feature builder guests will be announced mid-week this week coming up. Guys, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2021. I hope you guys have an amazing year. I hope this is your year. I hope everybody the best, and that we overcome this difficult time that we're all having in. The community, as strong as it is, always are appreciative of your support. Continue building, guys, and post your works. Don't forget, guys, that this show is powered by USA Gundam Store. So check them out when you get a chance. USAGundamStore.com, and save with my discount code AOMecha10. Also, AO Mecha is partnered with Gun Primer, so gunprimer.com. Check them out as well for tools and all kinds of unique stuff. They have like more stuff coming out in the next while. So again, check them out. Save with my discount code as well, AOMecha10. And that's it for it's a wrap. I think we are good for this episode, guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. But like, I can't wait to talk and stream with you guys again. It feels good to be back. So thank you, guys. Thank you for your continued support. I will talk to you again next time. All right, guys. Take care. See ya.